Oh.
Yo, what's up, Facebook world? Welcome to our new logo. I hope you guys like it. Please let us know your feedback, what you think about it. Yo, we in the house tonight. I'm so happy to be here. I got my friends with me. We're gonna talk some shit up. We're gonna stir some things up and get taking some information from our fans. Please join in, chime in, be active, and we want you to join the actual cast itself. But my name is Black Earth. Let me start off by saying that I'm the owner of 2117, and I am one of the hosts here at Clock Watch. That's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna move it on in. Erica, Lady E, sorry, you on the clock.
Hey everybody. I just want to say thank you for joining us tonight. And it should be a really, really interesting, amazing, good show as always. So yeah, we are looking forward to your comments and your likes and your questions and all the above. And I just want to give a special shout out to everybody on the panel tonight. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for being here. And yes, on to King Clips.
What's going on, everybody? It's King Clips, family man doing the family damn thing. Coming to you on another Tuesday. Hopefully we can uplift your spirits and bring a little chaos, loving chaos in your life. And at that, I'm going to pass it to Chris Styles.
Yeah. Oh, hi everyone. Welcome to the show. Hopefully, we got some new viewers up here. We coming here to have a good time tonight. A lot of laughs, answer a lot of good questions, and I'm so happy to be here with all the co-hosts here tonight. Thank you guys for having me here too. I'm going to pass it to Chris C.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Glad to be here. Apparently I talk a lot, so I guess this is the place for me. So just listen. Remember to click onto our YouTube channel, subscribe, like, share, tell your friends, and then tell your friends to tell their friends. All right? And we're gonna have a good show tonight.
Those are all facts right there. And then, I'm trying to get like tonight. I'm trying to be like Jadakiss, y'all. So I want to go grab me some Ciroc. Got me the big $70 bottle. You know what I mean? So hopefully by the end of the class, I'll be as right as Jada was and laying it on Fabulous. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, he was definitely in this bag, man.
Yeah.
So, yo, guys, we're gonna jump into the first subject tonight, and that's gonna lead us to should Florida and Texas have waited to reopen? Should the bars be closing again because of the COVID-19, or should we just let them be our own like petri dish? So we let the motherfuckers like fuck it all up, get all sick, discover how some new antiviruses from them, and I'm sorry, Lady E, this not personal, but so we can heal the rest of the world.
Heal the world.
Listen, since we're gonna go live to Florida right now, Lady E, you're on the scene. What are your thoughts?
We're live here in Florida, Tampa, Florida. We are live.
How's the COVID-19 situation down there in Tampa, Lady?
Let me just tell you real quick, King Charles. So it's interesting. So I guess the bars were supposed to be closed, but apparently they're not because I went to one last night. So, but they are having us all wear masks just to get in through the door, but then you can take them off once you're inside.
What?
And yep, that's pretty cool. And then so the place that I went to last night, they said you had to purchase food, and then every purchase of food you only can have 4 drinks. So if you want more than 4 drinks, you have to buy more food. And then they like jacked up the prices of their like appetizers and stuff. And like you can't just buy 1 bag of chips, you have to buy 5 bags of chips.
Opportunist.
They getting money, boy. They getting their money right back. They like, man,
They're getting this COVID money. Yo. It's like they're supposed to get that Arab money. We getting that COVID money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's like. Let me tell you something. And when it hit New York at first, I went to grab a 20-piece for my mom's at McDonald's, right? Yo, they raised it. You know, it was like $5 something for the 20-piece, right? So this shit was $10 and some change for the 20-piece. I was like, yo, I'm not paying $10. I said, yo, how much for the 40-piece? They was like, yo, $10.70. I was like, yo, that shit made no sense. How you want to back up the 20-piece, but nobody ordering 40 pieces, but they 30 cents more. Like, what type of backwards?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I had to buy, you know, the soft pretzels. I had to buy. They only sold them like you had to have 3 of them. So I bought 3 pretzels for $7.50, and then I could have my 4 drinks. So it makes no sense. Like you have to wear, like even when I went out to eat the other day, you have to wear a mask when you're walking through the door to your table. But then as soon as you sit down, you can take it off.
Well, Lady E, I'm gonna tell you, y'all might want to grab your toilet tissue now. If it's anything like Jersey, y'all might not be aware. Grab your toilet tissue and your cleaning supplies while y'all still got stuff on the shelf. Just a little warning, since y'all haven't had what we had yet.
Yeah, like when we had a quarantine too for a little bit, and I mean things were flying off the shelves. We couldn't find things anywhere. So, but I mean, the whole reopening thing, I think maybe it was a little early,
premature.
But then again, like people need to work and people have lives, and the unemployment here is like really
trash.
It's trash. So I think that's one of the reasons why they reopened us so early, because people need to work and people are not getting paid. They're not getting unemployment at all. Like I filed for unemployment and I still haven't got nothing. I mean, I got my stimulus, but I still haven't, like they have to back pay me all that whenever that will happen.
Oh, you be rolling. I need another sugar mama. So I'm
another one though. Another one.
Can I just get one?
And another one and another one. 24 carats.
I was like, somebody's getting a bag, ladies and gentlemen.
I see.
So, one thing I want to know though, E, since you in the thick of things out there, is how much was that tab though? They getting their money back. How much at the end of the day when you put your credit card up? What was that looking like? What's that life like?
Wait, what?
What was the total tab at the end of the
currency? How y'all paying?
Like your bar tab after your pretzels and your drinks and your pretzels.
Was it like $100?
Drinks.
I mean,
how much was that?
It was pretty pricey. I didn't pay, so but I mean.
You didn't pay. Oh, you was on a date.
Oh, you definitely was ordering the
board.
You take it
down. That was a dumb question. My bad.
I know, right? What do you
I would have ordered to make sure I took half that home.
She getting that
was
QD.
$3.99 for you.
She getting that QD.
But I mean, after you buy like an appetizer for almost $10, and then the drinks, you know, on top of that, another $8 per drink, you know, it adds up.
We got a question over there. They're asking who paid for your tab.
I don't kiss and tell. Sorry.
There was some kissing on the date.
It wasn't a date. It was not a date. I went out with a friend.
No, you said it was a friend. He didn't think that. He was trying to give you that QD.
No, I went out with a really good friend of mine who's known for like 10 years, and he just moved back.
He'd been waiting to get that off.
No, he just moved back down to Florida, and he was in another state.
That's exactly right. He wanted to get that QD off. For all y'all that don't know, not known, when we talking about QD, y'all can just figure that out. Quarantine, and you know what the rest of it. Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in here. It's a Naomi writing. We already answered the prices were inflated in Florida when she went out. They raised them. She had to purchase a whole lot more just to even go inside the restaurant. So they are being inflated.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so we're also gonna go to
You know, I gotta do my thing, okay?
Yeah, they coming at you, lady.
I want to take
Good
this
night.
time out. I want to take this time out to
Just gotta
apologize
do
to
her
all
thing,
the avid
man.
listeners last
Right.
week when we had the wrong Cash App up. We're working on that. We're gonna get that situated.
Mm.
So hold up, we were sending somebody else money that's not up here.
No.
Ladies, get your Cash App ready. It's gonna be that Cash App season. That's what we're gonna do.
Ooh. Definitely
All right,
gonna be needed.
Clips,
Donations are appreciated.
So,
what do you think on the subject?
I kind of want to. I don't. Listen, I'm not going to Florida or Texas no time soon. But I'm interested to interview Chrissy about how she feels about this topic right here, because I feel like she has a lot to say about it. So,
Yeah.
Chrissy, should Florida and Texas have waited to reopen?
We can't go her yet. We have to wait because you know she has a lot to say about them. Let's go to Crystal first. Crystal talk at him, and then we get Chrissy out of it. I think so.
Right.
Crystal, what is your whole view on this whole COVID-19 reopening early and
I think they should have waited. They should have waited with the rest of us. I feel like because their numbers were so low that they felt like, oh, we're gonna get out here, we're gonna just enjoy. We by the beaches and stuff like that, and they weren't hit with the deaths of relatives and family. They were feeling as if it's a big hope. So right now they're gonna end up with the punishment we ended up with, thinking we was playing around with this. Especially
Their numbers actually
going
were
to the
low.
You can take off your mask once you get in. What's the objective? What's the point of it? If you got to wear your mask and then you go inside and you can take it off, you're inside with a whole bunch of people. Now you definitely gonna get infected because now you're just in a packed unit. Some people need to think about it before they come back out here. I get about the work. You got to be a little safe when you go to work. But if we still going to travel, we at the beaches, we at the bars, we all in places. Some people gonna have to live with the consequences of some of this, and it ain't about the work. It's about deaths now. It's a bigger deal now.
That's
listen. Let me tell you something real quick. You are 100% correct. You are 150% correct. That's what's happening. Because even in New York right now, we getting a little lax here. Our main strip, Merrimack Avenue, White Plains. Yo, people are piling in these bars with no mask, giggling, hugging. Yo, my G, what the fuck is you doing? Like how long you want to be up in here in your room in your apartment? You know you can't sit still as is, especially the hot chick with the hot ass. They gotta get out there and give it to somebody. They can't be this. They've been as long as they went without it. You know what I mean? So
they opened in the strip clubs back. I seen it advertised.
Oh, New York shut down strip clubs a while ago. So
they
are
down.
They ready.
Now they just trying to.
That's why the fan only page. Find you a fan only page and make your pledges too. And if you don't want to do the fan only page, come right here.
There is no vaccine in sight, so I know everybody want to get out here and that's that COVID cough right there. There it is.
God, hold up.
There it is.
Everybody put the mask on.
That's that COVID.
Everybody put the mask on.
That's the COVID cough.
I was sipping wine and went down the whole pipe laughing at the same time.
I'm gonna have to quarantine your ass. Put
That's
you in the
that
back
COVID
seat.
cough. Joe, there is no vaccine in sight, so
But
y'all gotta play safe.
Before Chrissy speaks, because there's something I want to bring up because I know she probably will touch on it. I was listening to all the the hearings and stuff of that nature, and Dr. Fauci, what's his name?
Dr. Fauci.
Nevertheless, he's talking about how the CBD is working on CBD. That's what I need. They're working off old paperwork. They're using actually numbers of paper and pen, writing down statistics and numbers, and all the statistics are lacking by 14 days because that was the quarantine period. So you guys think these numbers that we have are accurate? You're right. They're not accurate because they're far more. Because if you're waiting 14 days to see if someone's discovered, how many other people have they come in contact with before you even give them the date, before they quarantine 14 days? Right. So you understand, this is real. There's a lot of these conspiracy theories that are fucking ignorant as fuck. If you think about do your research, think about logically. If it takes 14 days before you decide to find out if you have this damn thing, how many people have you came in contact with that shit the whole time? For every say 15 people, and then get in contact with 15 people. Do the math. Be like this is way higher than it is, and all states are not even on real time. So all the states, when they write these numbers down and they submit them in, it's not even real time numbers. That's the shit that caught me when he told me that. When I heard that shit this morning, I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all know we really fucked. So you thinking about Florida's bad right now? Just think about how many people were in Florida that traveled that went back home.
That's the big deal right there.
You gotta love it though, right? How ignorant, how fucking dumb people are. They think shit is a myth that they see on television. I love it, honestly, because they don't wear your mask. It's mind control. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ridiculous.
oh, they're boosting the numbers, all this other dumb shit, and I'm just like,
what the fuck did you do before the gym?
y'all playing with fire, B. Y'all really.
I say let them go. If they want to play with fire, let them go. Next in back, get them up out of here. If you want to be that dumb and ignorant, you want to risk it, go on out there.
Chris,
Hope
Chris,
you
I need
floating in
you to
the
speak.
sea tomorrow.
I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Chrissy, here's my question to you, because I know you're in the industry. I mean, I have some knowledge of it, but you and I know both that when the virus hits you, each person's body is made up differently, and and when it goes through hit someone, it comes out differently than it came into them. So this shit is transforming as it goes to each person. It's never going to be the same thing. It's never going to be the same strand. It's always going to get powerful, and actually, it's just like you keep taking Tylenol. After a while, it doesn't work because your body is used to that shit. So it hits you, affects you in a different manner. So Chrissy, speak on that shit, because I know you got more information than I do on that.
So I know that a lot of us joke and giggle and play here, but I am a registered nurse, so this is my profession in my field. I just want to give a really quick lesson on what COVID is, okay? Just so people can understand. COVID is the virus is surrounded by a lipid layer. It is a protein, a non-live protein surrounded by a lipid layer. And there are three things that can destroy the lipid layer, which then breaks down and makes it not viable anymore. That's soap and water, a temperature of 77 degrees or higher, or 70% alcohol content or higher. Those are the three things that can kill it. It's very easy. It's very easy. Here's the problem. Americans are nasty motherfuckers. Okay? Nasty. All right? I can tell you how many people don't wash their hands, sneeze in their hands, touch something else, cough, don't wash their hands after they use the bathroom, scratch their balls and then touch something. And this is all through fluid. It is not an airborne, it is a droplet. So if I sneezed and it went on a counter, and you went and you touched it and then wiped your eye, 99% chance that you're going to end up with COVID. If you touch something and then washed your hands and then rubbed your eye, 1% that you're going to catch it. So it's all about being clean, right? It's all about hand hygiene. And, as nurses, this is something that we do all the time. And this is why you don't find a lot of the healthcare professions. I mean, let's think about this, right? I deal with MRSA. I deal with HIV. I deal with tuberculosis. I mean, VRE, C. diff, so many different contaminations that I deal with, but yet I don't bring that home. I myself am a type 2 diabetic. I have touched and dealt with positive COVID patients and have not brought it home. And that's because I use common sense. So did they open up early? Yes, they opened up early. And why they opened up early is because we have a society that is selfish and only thinks about themselves and nobody else. Okay. And also we have a dirty society that don't like to wash their ass. Okay. So if yes, I'm sorry, nasty.
No. Touch up on that. Yeah. Oh,
people are dirty. People are
disgusting right now. Touch up on that.
Let me tell you, as a nurse, I have seen people who don't shower for days on end. Okay. You look at their fingernails and they've got fecal matter underneath their fingernails. I mean, I'm not saying it's all, but what I'm saying is there's enough of them, okay, in society that it's gonna keep the contamination continuous. All right. So it only takes that one. It only takes that one for every 10. And then it just keeps going. It's a domino effect. So the reason why they opened up early is because nobody's listening. When you put the restrictions in place and the quarantine in place, they're obligated to follow it because the bars aren't open. The restaurants aren't open. The barbershops aren't open. So where are you going? You can't go anywhere, right? So that is why they absolutely opened it too early. If we can guarantee that everybody is going to take the precautions they need to take so that they don't pass it to the next person, then we can open up and have our economics stimulated again. But unfortunately, that's not the case. There's too many selfish people in the world that are not going to do that. There's too many people in the world that think it was, the brainwashing, or it was just control of our civil rights and controlling, like all this conspiracy theories. Let me tell you something. It's real. I've seen many people die from it. You don't want to see that 96-year-old woman who, no matter how much morphine you've given them to help them breathe easier and rest and pass peacefully, is still struggling, gasping for air, floundering in the bed, and can't find any peace and dies in excruciating pain from this disease. Until you see that, don't tell me it's not real and it doesn't exist and this is brainwashing, okay? I've seen it, and I've seen it over and over and over again, and it's heartbreaking, and it's hard not to take it home with you. So that's coming from a very real, raw place, okay? So I'm sorry that I got very serious on this topic, but this is what
They need to hear it. They need to hear it.
This is what I do. You don't want to see what we saw. You don't want to, until you're in the trenches and you see it. It's not a pretty sight at all. And I'm going to tell you right now, the numbers aren't accurate. And the reason why the numbers aren't accurate, I will tell you, as a hospice nurse, when I have to go and do a pronouncement, if the patient had COPD, but was also positive for COVID, they're going to put COPD as the cause of death. They're not going to put the COVID disease because COVID complicated the COPD. Therefore, the death was COPD. So I'm going to tell you right now, those numbers are way higher than what they are. And also from people not being tested is also, and walking around asymptomatic. Okay. So they open too soon. They need to close. They need to let this thing die down. And I'm here to tell you, there's going to be a second wave. There's gonna be a second wave.
I said that. Okay? I'm gonna get in my house.
Prepare yourself.
I feel like I'm staying home. That's it. I'm trying to get it comfortable and cozy, so we could be good.
Hold up. We have some numbers. Mikhail Murray, he says he was talking about the unemployment rate in Florida. Let me get back to his thing. Hopefully I can get back to it. Because I lost it. I apologize to you guys.
He's live and direct out there too right now. He's in Florida, isn't he?
In Florida too, so that's another one that we can always get to. Opinion, but we'll go on. Who's next here? So
yeah, I'm done.
She pretty much wrapped it up. I think just if anybody wants to touch up on that, I will for a second. It's definitely real. I don't have any reason to believe Chrissy is going to sit here and lie to you, like. Mm-hmm. People are fucking dying. Yes, we are gearing up for a second wave. Heaven help us. I don't know what to say. Like, people are just straight up dying in their sleep. Heart attack, dead.
You said it right.
You know what I'm saying?
God help us.
Well, I'll tell you a quick story.
Because, heart
attack. For the first time, I made a post the other day. For the first time in since February, I was able to see my mother through the window. I couldn't she was in there for. She was in there for a year because she was doing for other health issues, and she was getting out in March. Like I was going to pick her up for her to come home and stuff like that and get everything situated. And then COVID hit, and they locked down. They locked it down in February, so I could not see her since February. And it's been trying times. It's your mom. You don't get to see her. You only got on the phone. You got to hear. Then you can't really watch them because you know how certain facilities mistreat people and certain and like that. And I can't always be there. But I mean, it kills me. But people, I lost a lot of people. I lost some of my a guy that I looked up for who was a boxing aficionado. He was a cut man for Mike Tyson, for all the major people, Muhammad Ali. I lost him this month. I lost him about it's been a month now. And I'll never get the chance to see him again because he was an older man. He was 90. He had I'm sorry, I was doing the same time too. He was 90 and he lost his life basically because the COVID. And not only that, we lose a lot of people because especially because the Black community itself has a lot of underlying disabilities and stuff like that. Like we have this dealing with diabetes, you're dealing with high blood pressure, you're dealing with a whole lot of things, and anything that attacks your lungs or you can't breathe, it takes us right out, man. Sorry to say. And then if you're living in like the city, you're living on top of each other. I mean,
absolutely.
So everything is in close quarters. You have buildings, stack upon buildings, and there's no way to hide from it. There's no social distancing because you guys share the laundry room if you don't have a laundry in your room in the house, and you got to be out there among other people that don't take the same shit seriously. So they're walking around without the mask and not giving a shit and affecting the people that actually do give a fuck.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So before we go to the next subject, I'm gonna bring in Montana. Is that Hannah Montana? So come on right here.
Hannah
Montana.
Special
My
guest
maid-
this evening.
My
Looks like
maid
she's
name-
getting her headset ready.
Sorry. Shut up, guys. Leave me alone. Give me a minute. My maiden name is super long, so I go by Montana. Shut up. Don't make fun
Wait,
of
hold on.
me.
It was super long Montana? That's
No,
not
my
listening.
maiden name is Montemorano, and it's too long to spell.
Oh, it's too long to read too. I appreciate it.
Yes, it's too long for everyone. There we go. Oh
All
my
right. We hear you loud and
gosh.
clear. Come on now. Step into the light. Where the light at?
Hold on. You got.
That's like a
Give me a
5
minute.
syllable name.
We
Shut up.
excited.
Charles,
this
you're
is-
done. You're done. Okay. You want me here? Give me a
Yeah,
minute, okay?
you on the clock.
Yeah,
Yeah, you on the clock.
tell us you on the clock. There we go. There we go.
Definitely
Light
on the
on
clock.
the
Your
Better
world
people
debut.
who wear
Welcome,
masks.
everyone.
question.
Cast.
Lady E
Montana,
had a question.
Montana,
Oh, sorry.
the cast. Come on in. Tell us your thoughts on it. Hold on, let me post it up here for you. All right. So this is where we're at.
Welcome in.
Should Florida and Texas have waited to reopen? Should the bars be closing again because of COVID, or should we just let them? Let them be our petri dish. What do you think?
I 100% agree with Chrissy, and I get it. I really do get it. It's just, in my personal opinion, is, with everything I have going on, and my son has going on, and autoimmune diseases and everything else. I mean, I don't understand why this one particular virus is shutting down jobs and putting people out. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the flu, and it just feels like there's an agenda.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Conspiracy theory.
So I have an answer to that.
Conspiracy theories.
I have an answer to that. It's at the rate in which it multiplies, and in which the rate it is dispersed from one person to the next.
Mm-hmm.
It's different from the flu. It's different from the chicken pox or the common cold.
Right.
It's more. So the transmission is at a higher rate. And also because of how it goes from one to the next, and how it mutates as well. So all of those things, it's a different beast from the flu. Everyone wants to compare it to the flu. It's not anything like the flu. And the way it attacks the body, it's almost like the bends, right? Like when deep sea divers go underwater and then they rapidly increase back into, and their lungs decompress. That's the difference. The flu, you just have fluid buildup in your lungs. This is not fluid buildup in the lungs. It's compression of the lungs.
Okay.
So that's why it's different, and it's attacking, and it's more serious, because the only way to help, if even possible, is with a ventilator. And we're so short on that supply for the ventilators. And that's not even guaranteed, because 99% of the time, if you're on a ventilator, most likely you're going to pass. So that's to answer your question on why it's different than the flu. It's not anything like the flu.
That's wild.
Okay.
But
I
also,
go ahead.
sorry, don't mean to interrupt. But also, if you're living in fear that you're gonna catch it, or like you're so scared, that actually lowers your immune system. So I feel like you should live your life the way that you always live it. But yes, be cautious. Wear a mask, use hand sanitizer, wash your hands.
Wash your damn ass, wash your damn ass, wash your damn hands.
Exactly. Just do
It's not that difficult.
It's basic hygiene, and it's like common sense for people, but a lot of people don't
They
get
don't have
that.
it. Mm-hmm.
But also, don't live in fear either, and because that will definitely lower your immune system. So
Yeah.
Happy New
Hold
Year.
up.
That's-
Yeah,
I
hold up.
agree with that.
You at the club partying last night with a bunch of you damn sure wasn't listening to Living in Fear. Like, you're not following your own message here. What's going
I
on?
was not living in fear. I was still
Let's
living
talk
my
about
life, doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I followed the rules. Okay, I wore a mask when I got in.
You was
not
not
in
social distancing?
Huh?
It was social distancing?
Yes, there was.
Hell
There
no.
was, because we were at a
Now
were
they
at
got
a-
milk for you, wasn't it?
System ain't
and
no
we were
tell.
playing pool. We were playing pool, and we were not by anybody else. So
Oh, you playing pool? So he didn't wrap around his arm around you, kind of help you hit that ball once or twice.
no, you
Try to
didn't.
get that black ball in the hole.
Right.
Right.
Here we go.
But also,
Here we
so
go.
I have a question for Chrissy though, because so if the people who are taking this seriously, they're wearing masks, right? And then other people come into the stores or whatever, they're not wearing masks. But if you're wearing a mask, aren't you protected from the other people who are not wearing masks?
No.
No. Why?
So, why?
Everybody has to wear a mask.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're in on this shit, huh?
So there's a percentage to
From
this.
yourself.
If two people, so you're 70% protected. You're protected by 70%. So there is some protection, but it's not as high as both of you are wearing masks. And I'll explain why. You're standing, you're not social distancing, you got your mask on, the person coughs or sneezes, it falls on your mask, you take your mask off, you touch it, you put it in the car, you rub your eye, you just got COVID. So it's all about where the droplets, because you're thinking, I got the mask on, I'm safe, not realizing that everything that's on the outside has now touched the outside of that mask. Also, these masks that we're wearing are not filtered masks. These masks I'm wearing my N95s every damn wear. But, not everybody has an N95, right? So there's no HEPA filtration there. You're having just kind of you're lessening the chance of transmission. You're not eliminating it, you're lessening it. So if two people have it on, you minimize it even more.
I was going to say, then what's the point of even wearing it if your eyeballs are exposed and this lady touches this and then I touch that and then I go like this on accident and we're all wearing masks.
Part of it. That's part of it. The part of it is not touching your eyes after you just touch something. You have to wash your hands. You have to wash your hands, or you have to sanitize your hands. This is the whole point of it.
Consciously, and you automatically do it, and it's like, whoa, I just did that.
Right. Especially when they tell you not to.
It's not just the nose and the mouth; it's the eyes and any other orifices. So, like, if you're having sex too, and you don't know that mask.
Well, if you having sex, you definitely getting COVID right after.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You might as well expand your COVID. Just be prepared to get it at that point.
Spread love throughout the universe.
Yes. So just make sure when he's trying to spit in your mouth, you just swipe that away.
You might have to play with the kitchen be like this. But you could do this. Do back shots.
Did you sexually transmit COVID?
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Bro.
At that point, does it matter?
I'm going to live my best life now. Now I give up.
Bodily fluids. It's bodily fluid.
Make sure they got a foreskin.
How we get messy on a serious topic is beyond me.
Because you got another protection. Hold up. You got to be safe. And knowing is half the battle.
That's right.
Look, we already protecting ourselves down below. Now I gotta have COVID with the mask on and you gotta put the condom and the mask on. Doing
the condom. Oh, we want
the face shield too. The face shield
and the mask on.
The mask.
Chrissy, I can't just spray him down with Lysol before we get involved.
And hold up. And if they got foreskin, you in trouble. You got peel that back.
Oh my God, yo, come on with that, yo. You about to get that Lydia girl in the group charge.
Well, whoever got that, he's not getting any this year.
He was styling with that shit today. Oh my God.
2020, he's done. Because nobody's having time to get a wet wipe to clean that off for him. Nope.
Shout out to Lydia.
I'm good. Hold up. That is more of a it's actually they did that to all this. Well, we're gonna make it black or anything like that, but for the slaves, they already like circumcised them, and it's a whole deep thing behind it. So if you read the article, you know. But let's go ahead and
jump into the next subject. Not really though.
I did, yeah. No,
existed before that. So
I know I read that whole shit about them circumcising them and with the shit they used to mutilate and do all kinds of crazy shit.
So
we really doing this right now?
What was the worst first date you have ever been on? And did you give that dude a second chance, or did you give that chick a second chance? I'm gonna go. Listen, the new girl. We don't give you enough time to speak. Hannah Montana. Let's go ahead.
Go ahead, Mom.
Don't do it. Don't call me that.
Okay. All right. Montana.
Nice.
She sounds like afflicted. We got deep. We got to dive into
that. I've never been.
Let's go.
What?
So
you've never been on a date?
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
You knew that. Yeah.
Yeah. That just came to me.
Charles, you should know that too.
So, hold up.
How would I know that?
So tell us your impression.
You know that. We should talk.
Hey,
Have you
but we
ever
never
personalized
talk
a
about
date?
dates and shit. We used
We talk
to talk about gym shit.
gym shit.
Hey,
Yes,
going
gyms,
to the gym is a date.
He used to come in and you and Deonza be on the treadmill, and then I
Oh,
just
I
joined
miss
in. You guys were
him.
there for like
I
20
miss him
minutes,
so bad.
and then y'all was
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you did your thing and you were like, I'm done. But no, I've never been on a date. No. So.
Oh God. Everybody, guys, gentlemen out there, if you guys want to win a date, we'll work it out. We can work something out for her. Show this woman a good time.
I'm all set. I'm good.
So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move on to Chrissy right there.
Word, that's real life. You never been on a date before? Like nobody has said, "Hey, let me take you to the movies or out to dinner one time." Never.
So you just hang out with
Even on
friends?
Valentine's Day, like a Valentine's
Are you
Day.
asking
or-
me?
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
going
we're
after
still
Montana.
still nice.
I get to know you out here.
I don't believe you. Sorry.
No, yeah, I've been married since I was 21, and I
See?
was homeschooled, and yeah,
But you went on a date. Did you not
No.
date
No, we were best
Did
friends.
your
since we were
husband take
15.
you out?
your husband?
When we were married, but not like a first date
Okay.
or like that, like initial
So
date.
you didn't
no.
date before you got married? You didn't hang out together?
She was
Yeah,
a good
we were
girl.
best friends. We were best friends. But we
So,
didn't.
but y'all didn't go to a restaurant or anything
Obviously,
because
but hold on.
y'all didn't
Obviously,
get
it
to
wasn't
marry.
a bad date.
No.
Hold on.
It
Y'all
wasn't a bad
hold up.
date.
Hold up.
Obviously, it wasn't a bad date. She married him.
Well,
It wasn't a
August,
bad date. She married him.
We
Those are facts. So we're gonna move on to Chrissy.
move on.
Let's talk about your first day.
My first date. Bad first date. Okay.
You have
Met
bad
the
sex,
dude.
bad first date. What the fuck
Bad
is you doing?
first date. I had a bad. It wasn't for me. First of all, here's a dude. I met him when I went to go put tire. He worked in the Sears tire shop. I was getting new tires put on my car.
Mhm.
Met him. We exchanged numbers. We talked. We made plans for a date. He hit me up and was like, "Yo, my car broke down. Can you come get me?"
Oh, word.
So I was like, "Alright, whatever, right?" I go
Look at that
pick
new
him up.
tread.
That was one, right? We decide we're gonna go play pool. No, this is the same guy. This is strike one on the date, right? I gotta go pick you up because the car is broken. Second, we decide we're gonna go play pool, play billiards, right? We get there and he's like, "Yo, let's go Dutch." Two,
Oh, he was broke.
strike two, nigga broke.
Yeah, I'm
How
sorry.
do
I'm
you have a
stupid.
car?
What do that mean? What do let's go Dutch mean?
Dutch, he
Dutch?
pays for himself and I pay for me.
Yeah.
We
Half
go
and
Dutch.
half. We split it.
He pays for himself, I pay for myself.
Yeah.
All right,
That
that's
ain't no date,
Dutch.
that's a
Let's go
friendship.
Dutch. Okay? That's
Exactly.
strike two. Strike three was we're playing pool. And I start whooping his ass and I'm winning. My man flipped and was pissed off and had the audacity to tell me what the fuck did I think I was doing, winning and not letting him win.
Was he? Wait, hold up. Was he hard body? Like, was he like? Was like this? Was this like real?
What?
Like he actually was he not playing?
Yo,
Nigga was from Eater War
he
Projects.
was not probably.
Yeah.
This nigga was from
Yes.
Eater War, son. Like, come on, yo.
Mind you, date ends, no kiss, nothing. I'm done, right? I still whooped his ass in pool. Take him back to his place. He had the audacity to tell me that he not to expect a phone call from him. I was like, nigga, I wasn't even gonna sit there and answer your call and go on the second date
Yo.
after this bullshit. That was my yes.
Yeah.
One and done. One and done. Never spoke to the man again. That was it. It was enough for me.
Yo, he got his feelings. He got his
Got in
bag.
his feelings. Yep.
Yo.
Ugh.
Wow.
And
Crazy.
I'll tell you, it was that Latin machismo bullshit. That the woman's supposed to fall back and let the man be the man.
One step behind him.
Wrong chick. Wrong chick.
Yo, he was
Wrong
Dominican?
Yeah.
Nah, he was Puerto Rican.
Not
Oh.
him Dominican.
Puerto Rican.
No Bronx.
So that was my bad day.
He was Poppy. He was Poppy on thing.
So yeah, you didn't even have the opportunity to give him another chance because he
No,
said
no.
he wasn't gonna call you.
He wasn't
You
gonna
hurt
call
his
me.
pride. You hurt
I
his
did.
pride.
Then that's not the man I wanted, obviously.
Obviously, no.
You
Keep it moving.
gotta cater, hold up. I think Destiny Child wrote a song. You better cater to your man. You know what I mean? That's what you better do.
Listen,
Just fall in line.
listen. When he is a man, when I find a man, when
Exactly.
I find a man, I will cater to a man.
Exactly.
But that was a boy. That was a
Yeah.
child. That was a man child.
Punk.
Bro. He's a Destiny Child.
I was gonna put no ring on it. So we're gonna move on to Chris Style.
Yeah.
let's talk about. Hold on.
Let me. My worst first date.
Was he nice?
Go ahead.
Was
it nice first date?
Yeah.
Put the question back up there.
Sorry, I apologize. Let me bring that question back.
Bring it back, brother. Bring it back.
Oh, that's not the question.
No, that's yeah, not yet.
It's
too soon. Too soon.
I told you I was getting like Jada tonight, and I'm halfway there.
Oh, you in your bag already?
Oh, yeah. That part was getting
Yo, salud, bro. Salud.
Yeah. Shout out to Jadakiss.
I hear a COVID call.
Oh, stop.
Oh, shit. That wasn't me this time. That wasn't me.
I hear that COVID. That COVID is live.
Talk about your first date, Crystal.
My first date was with a guy that looked like a turtle. I just want to say that.
Do you have a turtleneck on too?
You know what it was? I think I was meant for this social media. Why? Because you ever dial the wrong number just playing on the phone one time and then somebody answer and their voice sound nice, so y'all get to chit-chatting? No. I'm going to say this. No. I did this at my best friend's house.
I'm with you, Crystal.
You must be really bored.
You never did that? Oh, that was a thing. That was a thing in high school.
Oh,
dial these strange numbers and wait to see who's going to answer.
Okay.
I was playing on the phone, but it just so happened the guy answered and he sounded so nice. And then we got to talking. We was having a conversation and he wanted to take me out. Hello. And when he came, he did not look good at all. But at that point, it was like, I'm going to just go out. Just go out. I like to eat. Why
She's
not?
Polite.
Why not? Exactly. He's already here.
Free meal.
Yo, Crystal, real
Definitely.
Crystal is a real.
Did we go on a second date? No, we did not.
Why not?
I definitely went and I ate. And you know what? I kind of felt bad because I felt like he really spent some money. I probably should have went on another date with him because that probably turned out to be a real good date comparable to what I had after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
If I hadn't just looked at his face too long, I could have said, you know what, let me just see how this works. But he was really nice, just didn't look good.
Yo, you was killing me. Yo, you was killing me.
Oh, hold on. Clips, you're not going to get on her? You're not going to get on her? Because you know about that. Remember, you're shallow. You're shallow. You gotta get on
me right now. I'm in a really good mood. I'm in a good place right now.
I was 16 though. 16, you're built to be shallow.
Hey yo, Clips.
Listen, I was 16, Chrissy. You gotta give me a pass for that, Chrissy. All right. I was 16 years old. We're all shallow in high school.
Hey yo, she said she liked to eat.
You want somebody that was nice.
It don't get no better than that. She like to eat, B. Like, I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Clips, take a moment.
And he was taking me to the little diner up there. You know they give you, when you at the diner, you get a large plate. You don't get meals like that at the regular restaurant. You get the whole platter, dessert, big soda, and free refills at that. Free refills. We're going to eat here. Yes.
So you wasn't about the bag then, you was about the meal. And you want.
Well, that was the first part of bag. When you were 16, you was part of the meals. Now, when you get to the 19, you want the bigger things like gifts. You know what I mean? But at the younger age of 16, you just want a meal. Like they feeding us, I'm with it.
What? They feeding us.
Yo, King. Dive. What's in the comments, bro? I'll see on the page because some.
There's no Yo, guys, get involved with us right
now.
No,
I see. Lee Gregg said. Lee Gregg said Raphael is not getting a second date.
Oh wow!
The turtle and Raphael is not getting a second date.
That's pretty good. I like that.
So I'm gonna change it up real quick. We're gonna go to King Clips and then we're gonna go over to lady.
Yo, mine is kind of dark. I'm not gonna hold you. It was pretty fucked up.
I'm not gonna guarantee Lady E shit might be funny, so I'm gonna go to you.
Yo, nah, y'all can check it though. So it wasn't. I used to be head over heels for this girl that I don't know. She was like some light skinned chick, and she knew how to speak French. So I used to get real high back in my youth, and I used to just how to speak French to me, you know what I'm saying? So I took her to the movies once, and it was black, and I was like, all right. So I haven't seen her again in like years, right? Years pass, and life happens, right? So I get back with her, and we had a mutual friend or whatever, She's like, yeah, let's call her Samantha because I don't want to put a real name out there. Let's call her Samantha, right? So she's like, yo, Samantha's back in town. Know what I'm saying? She want to check you out. I'm like, oh, word, that's what's up. So she was like, yo, I think I'm gonna swing by there tonight. Yo, you want to roll with me? I'm like, all right, cool, word. Like, I'm hell yeah. We check Samantha out, see what she up to, right? So I go over the house. Like, hey, what's going on? Nice to see you. You know, I'll put something in the air. We chilling. Next thing you know, like 5 dudes come over, yo. And they break out a whole Coke plate. And every one of them start going to town just doing wild cocaine. And I've never been into that. So I'm just like, Samantha, what the fuck? Like, word up. This shit was crazy. And that's
got
like
real
all
fast.
they did. And then they like, shit got awkward because, you know, I don't fuck with it. So they was like, yo, let's go in the other room. And you know how cokeheads be, you know what I'm saying? They want to be in privacy amongst peers, I guess, when they get busy and shit. So I'm like, wow, I'm just sitting on the couch like, I didn't know Samantha was a cokehead, yo. This shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy, yo. I'm like, what the fuck? So, you know, I'm rolling something up and all of a sudden, like, I just passed out because I guess it was in a room and I'm just like rolling up mad blunts or whatever. I'm smoking and I just end up passing out. Well, I wake up like around 3 or 4 and they were still in the room getting busy. And then she comes out, her whole shirt is bloody because her nose is running full of blood. I'm like, what? I gotta get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, this shit is a nightmare.
Oh my god.
Samantha, what happened to you? You know what I'm saying? So
you felt like you were dreaming because you woke up.
oh my god. That was like,
hey, yo, I think we have Samantha live right here in the comments. Hold on.
At that point, you ain't want to speak French no more, huh?
No, it was a rap. It was a rap.
You ain't want to speak French no more, huh?
No more. It was cute at first.
Colombian.
The pill, and then that shit got, oh my god, it turned dark. I was like, oh my god.
So one of our comments, hold on, clips. From Stephanie. She says that she met a guy online once and went to the movies. Maybe said 5 words total to each other, and he started at my tits.
Stared.
Sorry, he stared. I would have started, but he always stared at his tits the whole time.
Hey, leave my girl alone.
Yeah, he did get a second date though. He must have listened. He must have had that. He must have been licking his lips when he was staring at them because you knew what was about to happen. He gonna give me that cocaine dick. That's what she was thinking about. But,
see, I don't want to go.
Steph, you set yourself up for this, Steph. Sorry, baby.
Yeah, that was crazy though, son. I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. That shit was wild. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. She came out like a zombie. That shit was red.
Not gas. All right. Charles, yo, K-Flip, you the wild dude. And you still hold up.
I used to be crazy.
Listen, if you know somebody that got her number, let a brother know. I got somebody I'm playing with
Jesus, save this man.
He's still looking to add girls on his roster.
I haven't spoke to her in years and was fucking with a mutual friend. I mean, shout out if you're watching. She ended up going to rehab later on in her life too. You know what I'm saying? And get right. So
I'm not laughing.
I didn't even know that's how they gave it up.
She did it.
Holy shit! Yeah, it's crazy how things can just take a left turn, man.
Yeah, that's nuts.
With because this chick used to be around us all the time. I didn't even know she had a problem. You know what I'm saying? Until I got to Samantha's house and they showed me what that life was all about. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god!
A whole new world.
A whole new world.
So we're gonna move on to Lady E. You on the clock? Tell us. Hold on, let me bring the banner back up for you. Yeah, I really am on my Jadakiss right now, bro, because I am wilding. What was your worst first date you ever had? Been on? Oh, I can't read now. See, you can't read after the Ciroc. What was the worst first date you have ever been on, and did you give him a second chance or her, whatever?
So, the worst first date. I would have to say was this year recently, probably the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year. I decided to try out one of the dating apps because, like I don't go anywhere, I don't do anything really, I don't meet people, so I figured that would be like the best way to maybe meet somebody. So I met up with a guy after work. I messaged him. I'm like, hey, I picked the spot. I actually picked Hooters, which was right down the street from me. So I was like, let's just go to Hooters.
Nice.
Distraction.
I love that.
Hey.
Nice.
So I'm like, yeah, meet me there. So I said, meet me there. And so I went in, I was waiting. I ordered some food because I hadn't eaten all day and I had just gotten off work. So I got some food. I got a salad and some tater tots and a beer. And
I should remember what she had.
I'm sitting there waiting.
That's how bad it was.
I'm sitting there waiting for him. I'm like 3 beers in. My food's done.
You ate before him?
Then I get like a message. I look at the app because we were only communicating through the app and not like through text messaging because I don't give my phone number out like that. So I see his message, and I guess it was like 20 minutes ago, but he's sitting in his car the whole time waiting for me to tell him that I was here. And I'm like, what? I was like, first of all, if you get somewhere saying that you're going to meet me there or I'll meet you there, wouldn't you like come inside?
No. Right. No. Yes, you would. Yes, you go inside.
You meet outside and you walk in together.
No.
Thank you. Go.
Hold up. You wasn't reading your Steve Harvey handbook. You wasn't reading your Steve Harvey handbook.
I meet him outside and walk in together. And walk in together.
Thank you, Christy. Thank you.
So I said I would meet you there, and that
meet you there.
Yeah, meet you there outside because one, you want to make sure we look at what they look like outside. You don't want to be surprised when you walk in the restaurant
that's
and be like,
thing,
"Oh fuck, yo, I forgot my car. Yo, I left the car running and I forgot to turn it off, and I left it in gear. So let me go back to the car.
You want to know why I do it? So I could get their license plate number and text it to my mother just in case I don't make it home.
Valid. That's a good reason.
That's a good one.
That's a good reason.
That's how you leave the date. That's how you leave the date. And you walk in and you like, oh shit, I'll be right back. I forgot.
You'll never catch Chrissy lacking ever.
No, she listen. So dating her is like dating like
this. Super on point, son. Like, man.
Are you undercover for the government? Or are you a Russian spy?
No days off.
I was going to say that. She should have worked for the army.
All right. Go back.
I got my camera on.
Yeah. Sorry, lady. I went on my tangent because I just don't believe you go inside without. If we go on a date and meet somewhere. We
in Florida, nobody waits outside, okay, because it's fucking hot. And everybody goes inside and wait for people because nobody wants to stand outside in this heat, be sweating all over the place before you even meet the person. No. So you go inside. And I'm sitting there
all
waiting.
The wrong places.
And then he comes in and I was like, yeah, I've been here. I've been here for like forever. And then he doesn't drink. So I was like a little tipsy by then. He only ordered like a soda because he said that the sodas were free. So he ordered the soda, and that's it.
Bad sign.
He said,
there right there, yo. That's why he wanted to meet you at Hooters.
And then I picked the place. But so he comes in, he clowns me the whole entire time because
he roasts you.
Yes, he's like, who does that? Like, who just. You had me out here in my car waiting and waiting, and I was like, that's your fault. Like, who sits in their car with the car off in Florida heat, first of all? Like, that's your bad, not me. That has nothing to do with me.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but like, look how the guys are dying laughing, and we're like, are you serious?
And then funny. So I had to go to the bathroom, and I took my purse and my drink to the bathroom, and he was like, "Oh, you take your drink because you don't like." I'm like, "I don't know you. I'm just
That's
saying,
right.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one, Lady E. Take your drink with you.
Word up, because I would have
tried
built
an ancient strategy, yo, that sometimes works.
Well, you should not be taking your drink to the bathroom. You need to drink it before you go to the bathroom, so
No,
that way
make it to
it
the
won't
bathroom.
He's right about
be
that. That's
unsanitary
true.
in the
Hygiene.
bathroom.
no,
That's
I
Cosby.
think
We
Yeah,
all
you
You
in
gotta
the
do our
bathroom.
hygiene stuff. So it don't need to be in the bathroom. Just drink it all up before you go in there.
that thing
Yeah,
was
that is disgusting.
full, and I was not about to chug it. I had to go pee really bad, and I was waiting there for a long time. Okay, and
Hey, yo, you did that, and he said, "Ew."
no,
He was like, she took it in the bathroom. Who's taking liquor to the bathroom?
He was like, yo, I know I'm getting laid tonight. She a nasty chick.
He said,
Okay, it is
Ew.
the fact that he sat in a parking lot like a bitch for 20
Yes.
minutes when she said, I'm here, and he stayed outside.
but I
That's
said
ridiculous.
I'll meet you
I
there,
hear
and
you.
Go to
I
the
told
bar,
him,
dude. Be a
I told
man.
him how far. I told him how far away I am from the place. I'm like, yeah, I'm like 20 minutes away, whatever. I'll meet you there. I mean, that kind of like just, you
Hold up.
should just automatically go inside because
Exactly.
you've been
Go to.
Well,
Been
if he
way
doesn't
longer.
see you outside, then he should go inside.
One in
Like,
Brandon.
I do
Right.
wait
Or
outside,
at
but
least
just as a
called you.
normal
He should have
human being,
called you.
right? Like, I'm here. Are you
You
here?
have a number.
Like,
Well,
didn't
in
have
the
to-
app.
Exactly.
you can
He should have
still do it
called
through the
instead of
app.
He
lying.
did.
Yeah.
he did, but I didn't get the
Oh,
number.
20
Damn,
minutes.
E.
Y'all not listening. See? Y'all not listening.
Don't blame her. Don't blame
Hold
her.
up.
He
He
should
was
have went
not listening.
Hey,
inside.
yo,
He
Twisted
should have went
by her
inside.
damn self. You get
No.
Hey, yo,
damn self.
time out, y'all. I want to give a shout out to Ariel Fernandez, man. He
Oh,
just
he didn't even have your real
No,
number?
shouldn't give it
You know what
out.
I'm saying?
Oh,
Just checked in. He says, "What's up, to everybody? What's up,
What
man?"
up, Ariel? Mikhail said, what's up to everybody?
All right.
Yo, I see you in that chat right there on
Yeah, man.
Cream page. I see you, Mikhail. You just
Hey,
chime in.
girl.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be right. I'll be right back, y'all.
All right. Yeah, go see now he feeling some type of way. See? Now it's down against me. Now, first of all, let me school you on something real quick, girlfriend. I lived in Florida too. And the gentleman thing is you enter the building with the woman because you want to listen. Not only do you want to check out before you get in the building, so you see how the rest of niggas gonna clown you when you
What
walk.
other dudes?
You also want to be there because you want to know, you want to actually be a gentleman. Open the door, chivalry. You want to go sit down, place, let her sit down. Oh,
That's not your chick yet. That's not your chick yet.
no.
That's not your
No.
chick yet.
Hold up.
She
That
hasn't
is,
approved of you yet. She hasn't approved of you yet. She hasn't approved
Yo,
of
you
you
haven't
yet.
even been on a date.
it is about
But it's still, you know what? You know what,
saying.
Black? I'm with you on this
It's
one.
valid.
I don't agree much with you, Black, but I'm with you on this one because as a lady, I want to have that man open that door. Those are introductions to dating. That's just
No,
that's
that-
just basic introduction to dating.
that happens after. Like if you
No.
walk into some place and you see a
Yeah.
person, like you can turn around and walk out once you see them in person.
how you know.
I mean, if they're sitting there waiting for somebody, you can walk in, look at them real quick, and be like, "Oh, let me head out because I don't."
Not everybody look like they picture. I got a story about that too.
Exactly,
But I'm
but
saying-
I'm not done. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyways.
All I have the question for you though. Which
Okay.
schools were you at? The one in Tampa or the one in Brandon?
The one in Brandon.
Oh Lord. Listen. All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
So, yeah, he didn't pay for my meal or my drinks or nothing like that. He didn't pay for nothing because his soda was free. And then, so Chrissy, I think that once you get to know somebody, it's like your first date, your first meeting. Like this is the first time you've met the person, like live in the flesh. After you guys are walking out, yes, that's when you see, like, oh, is this person like worth having a second date with, or is this person gonna open the door for me or walk me to my car or all that stuff? Or
See,
if this
for me,
person-
good. It's less embarrassing for the guy. So I don't have a problem meeting the guy outside and be like, "Oh, nigga, you do not look like you looked in your picture. You catfish me. I'm out."
Yes.
And it's less embarrassing to do that outside than it is to do it inside.
It is. Hold on, I'm gonna read this comment by David Metza, and then you guys can continue. He says, "I work at a after-hour restaurant, and all the staff wear masks. The customers have one wait, what? Have on one until they sit down, and it's busy night. It's about 30 people without masks getting drunk. It's crazy because you know when people start getting drunk, they start spitting and talking. Man, like
Yeah, about that COVID-19, like,
please, you know, like
Yeah.
I know
They
that's
get all
right.
close. They get all close
Yeah.
to each
About
other.
that
Like,
COVID.
in
But
the
hold on, no,
bathroom,
but
the
you know
girls
how-
are like, "I love you," and like all the girls are like,
Exactly.
"You're
You
so
know how it is.
amazing."
That's why half before they got
Yeah.
COVID now. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all are petri dish.
Petri
World.
dish, right?
Yo, heal the world.
Yo, y'all gotta make that super strong strain so we can all survive out here. They can make
All
a
right, hold on.
vaccine.
Hold on. I want to know how this shit concluded, Lady E. So, did he clap them cheeks? What happened?
No, he did not. He did not. I did. So he did make me laugh
says
because
that?
he was clowning on me all night, which made me laugh. I thought that was
Yeah.
hilarious.
So you like getting jokes on?
Yep,
Yeah,
I
he
did.
tested his
I
new
got a bag of
material.
jokes. Hold up. I got a bag of jokes. Let's go.
I mean, it just shows that I can take a joke and he can take a joke
Or
and
take abuse.
But, huh?
Or take abuse. That's however you want to look at it. That's however you want to paint that situation.
He wasn't being disrespectful. He was being funny.
He was
Which
joking you.
I
Oh,
thought it was
What's
hilarious.
going on?
who jokes a
Oh,
chick? You trying to
Maybe,
get pussy
maybe
from?
it was the alcohol that was already in my system that I thought he was really funny. Or
Well, he was trying to be in your system too. So you don't
Yeah.
joke somebody you trying to be in their system.
She
Mm.
Well,
found
he did
him
say.
funny because she already friend zoned that nigga from the minute he walked through the door.
Yes.
So
It was
that's why
done.
she
It was
can laugh
done.
at it.
Yeah.
I saw him. I saw
Yo.
him. I was like, no, this
Oh.
is not.
The God sees everything. You did say you got to know what's going on in my mind. You
Yeah.
have to stimulate my mind and make
Yeah.
me laugh.
Well, we play
Make
the
me
video.
laugh or something. So he tested out his new material on you.
He did.
Yo!
But he was really funny. And then there was like an old guy sitting next to him at the bar who was like kind of joining our conversation. And he, I guess,
With Sugar Daddy
The
too.
audience. That's the audience right there.
That-
Yeah.
that
so then
counts.
he told me later on that he didn't feel comfortable to be himself or open up because there was a guy sitting. I was like, well, we could have moved to a table or we could have done
Yeah, it's-
something. You
Wait,
know,
hold
you
on.
could-
But then you gotta order food, and he wasn't
But
buying
the
food.
fact- but the
Yeah.
fact that he didn't, but
You was
the
at
fact
the
that
bar?
he didn't say
Yo, that's
anything,
cute.
I was at the bar.
Oh shit, yo, that dude had no game, or maybe he was really gay. And he wasn't interested. Maybe he was trying to say he was trying to figure out shit, and you helped him figure out some shit. Because when we go in there and we at the bar I'm treating you like a hooker. We move to the seat, then I'm interested about your personality. I want to talk and get it private with you, and it's a different conversation if we're moving to the actual table because I want to actually have a conversation with you. If I'm at the
Right.
bar sitting here running jokes on you and shit. And like, yo, this chick does. She laughing at my joke. Yo, I'm about to score. Like, shoot, hold up.
Do I need a notepad?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
lady,
so-
he likes that though.
Should I be
Likes
taking
that.
notes on
Don't
this?
worry,
shit?
my
'Cause
book
this
will be
He
out
wants to
in
laugh.
like December. For
He
Christmas,
told
my
me
book will be out in December.
afterwards that he didn't feel comfortable enough talking about, because I was like, you didn't even talk to me about anything about your personal life or
Mhm.
nothing. You just clown on me the whole time. And I told him this, and he's like, oh, I didn't feel comfortable because the guy. I'm like, well, why didn't you say something, or why didn't
I'll
you
move
say
to a
hey, we
booth.
can move to another table, or like speak up, which I didn't like
he
that.
young?
Huh?
Was he young?
He was like a couple years older than me.
Oh,
So
he
lady
ain't getting no ass. He probably ain't got no. He probably a virgin.
Lady E,
He's
what
probably
that
a
has to
clown.
do
I also.
exactly. I was just gonna say it says
Right.
nothing about you and says everything about the women, the caliber of women he's dated in his life.
Oh yeah, it's
It says
Tampa.
absolutely
Oh,
nothing about you.
It's Tampa.
So-
The nickname for Tampa is Trampa. So
Yo, Ariel Fernandez says he still got a shot later. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he got jokes. He got jokes too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Hey, you gotta make me laugh. You have to.
Word
You
up.
have to get in there with the laughter. That's what gets
Laugh, the laughter. You gotta
The
make
laughter.
me laugh.
I got some laughter for your ass. So
Fucking guy.
did everyone speak on their first date? Because I'm gonna tell my little story.
Oh, wait.
Now's your turn.
Yeah, we did.
finish
Oh,
because I did give him a second chance.
Oh wait, what? World
I
star.
did.
to be continued.
Yo,
No,
was
okay,
you that
wait,
hard out?
no.
What happened?
After that whole date, we walked to the car, right? He walked me to my car. That was nice. And then I was like, I gave him a hug. And then I told him that I would give him my number. Or I asked him, I'm like, so do you want my number? And he was like, yeah. Or he clowned me on that too. But then he tried to kiss me. And I was like, whoa. I did not kiss him at all. And I was like, what are you doing? And I like dodged it. And then I gave him another shot though. We met up after work again because I guess that's the only free time I had at the time. But so we met up at a bar actually at International Mall. There was
he spent some money this time.
I was like, let's go to International Mall. The bar is there. So we went there. I had a couple drinks, but he doesn't drink, and he got a soda again and didn't pay for my drink. And there was two other guys that sat at the bar like a little ways down, and one of them was like, "You look so familiar. Do I know you? Did you live in South Tampa at some point?" And I was like, "No, I don't know who you are. I don't know." And then he was so awkward through the whole thing. He didn't even look at the people talking. He was just like,
"You on the clock?
You are on the clock, yo. You are definitely on the clock." I'm about him real quick. Time out. I'm sorry, Lady Eda, interrupt you. And we're on the clock anyway, so I gotta interrupt. So check this out. Ariel says that he didn't want to roofie you in front of people.
Facts.
Yeah.
Exactly that's why he was looking nervous.
Shout out to Omar Austin. What's up, cousin? What's up, brother? What's up? How you doing, Omar? Appreciate you on there. Yo, Lady E, listen, I will let you finish that story, but the dude didn't smash. You gave him a second chance, and he ordering grapefruit juice, and and you still entertaining his jokes because he probably still joking you because he think he gonna joke his panties off. That's what he's thinking.
What are you doing?
How it happened? So he got mad at me because I wasn't texting him every day. I didn't text him every day, so he got pissed off. And then I was like, and he actually told me, "Fuck you," and then went on this whole text rampage about how he's just like, "Fuck you, I can tell when a girl's not interested in me, blah 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 blah, and you don't text me every day," and then crying like a little baby. And I was like, "Okay, bye."
Yeah, that sounded like the dude that was in your DMs the other day.
You know what I mean? Hold up. So hold on. Lady, do you have a fixer in your house in the heart for special ed niggas? Is that who you be dating?
What? Who?
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, you
anyway. So
you violate.
I don't even know how to respond to that shit because why did you give you actually talked to him afterwards? You obviously wasn't interested. Did you want a friend, or you just were like what was the case? Like
I wasn't really in the mood to date. I was just wanting to meet.
You wanted a friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
and like he wanted like way more, like way sooner than I even told him from the get-go though. I'm like, look, I'm just, being friends and hanging out, and we'll see where it goes. I'm not in any rush.
So what Chrissy said was right. You friend zoned him from the gate.
Right? Yeah.
He knew the vibes.
I already told him though. I told him that.
Cold. He was hurt. You hurt his pride. Now I bet you he don't know how he can't even approach women right now.
But I mean, at least
you can't joke your way out of the friend zone, B.
Yeah. You in there already, baby.
All right, but listen. It was empowering you for you to tell this story. I appreciate you coming all full circle and actually telling the people out there how you were stringing along this dude. But that's okay.
Oh my
gosh. We appreciate this story.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes I have sex with my friends too, so it's okay to be friends.
And so we're gonna end the podcast tonight. No.
So you flying out you saying you flying out to Florida? You said you flying out there?
What do you mean flying? I'm at the airport now.
I'm on my way.
This shit roll. You can't see it rolling.
TJ's watching. Salute to TJ. He's watching.
Black is about to jump off the bridge.
He says you are about
jump off the bridge. I'm educated. I can read.
Educated.
So we're gonna move on to my story because I barely get a chance to speak. So
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna try
sure about that?
I'm gonna try to condense this
Let's
story
get it.
kind of long. So I'm gonna condense it real quick. So
Mhm.
bada bing, bada boom. I was in Mount Vernon, money earning Mount Vernon. Shout out to Mount Vernon, Westchester County. Blah 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 blah. Yeah,
Heavy D.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah, heavy D.
Rest in peace.
He did all. Yeah, nevertheless, I meet Shorty. My cousin's man hooked me up with Shorty. He said, "Yo, it's my cousin." So we kicking a little bit. First date. She told me, let's go back to my crib. I'm in Mount Vernon. I drive back to Washington, New Jersey, to see the crib.
Mhm.
My mother wasn't away. It was a young boy. Right?
Rapping.
So I'm driving. I drove the Jetta all the way back to motherfucking Washington. Shit. We get to the house. She's like, "Yo, why don't you throw in a flick?" I'm like, "Oh, that's how this day going." Okay. I threw on the flick. She trying to emulate the shit on the flick. We going at it, bang bang pals and shit like that. I'm like, "Oh,
This is a first date,
Oh,
my
I was
nigga?
gonna say,
First
this is your
date.
first date. Okay.
Oh, word up. Hey, me and Chrissy on the same type of time tonight. See,
This is
sometimes
the
you can't
worst.
fight me, Chrissy. We be
I
popping.
know.
I mean, he on that bullshit right now.
No.
Wait,
Hold on.
how is
I'm not
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
That
This is the
sounds
first date.
amazing.
This is me meeting her. This is me meeting her within a series of maybe like 15 minutes. So because I got introduced.
Worst.
Still,
Listen.
B, that ride from Mount Vernon to Washington is like a good hour and a half. Then when the
That's an hour and a half. Yes,
Ain't no-
It
ain't no
definitely
15
is.
minutes.
strength.
I had plenty of time to get to know each other on that ride.
Now, we
Oh,
was vibing
really? An hour and a half?
we was talking and
By
we
the
was
time you get to the house, she better be taking them drawers off for that ride.
just-
We was
I want
thinking
your
like,
car.
hold
I
up.
want
This
your
was
car.
her idea.
Oh,
So
yes,
we
that's
get
right.
to the crib, we smash out, do all that shit like that. Turn on. I think it was like what do you call it? Jack me something. What's her name? Vanessa. The Vanessa Del Rio. Yeah. So we get that there. So shit handle shit like that. I do my
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
Do her thing. So I whatever. So then we leave the crib, right? Shit like that. So we on our way back. So we hit Bud Lake. She was like,
yeah, I
"Yo,
thought this was a bad date.
yo, listen, it is a bad date. Just because I beat don't mean it was a good date. Hold up.
Okay.
So hold up.
It wasn't even a date. It was a fucking booty call. But go ahead.
No,
We'll
I can't
say
be
it's a
good before I
date.
just met her.
We'll say it's a date.
So what? So on the way back, we hit Bud Lake and we stop at motherfucking Perkins. So we get in the motherfucking Perkins and shit like that. And she's like,
Maybe
"Oh,
now it's a date."
restaurant before."
Now it's a date.
So we in Perkins, right? So I'm like, yo, and Bud Lake at that. So she's like, yeah. So can I order anything off the menu? It's like, yeah, you can order the fuck you want off the menu. She's like, for real? I was like, yeah, anything you want off this menu you can order. Yo, what is going? Like, we good. We Gucci, you good? I didn't say Gucci then because Gucci wasn't termed then. I was like, yeah, you can order anything off the menu. You good? And
Wait,
so
the fact that she even had to ask that
At Perkins.
says a lot.
I thought she said that she never went to a restaurant. Back
before,
that shit up.
yeah,
She
yeah.
never been to a restaurant.
Hold
That's what
up.
she told.
Hold up. The story gets better. So while she's ordering her food, she asked me because she ordered something for her mom.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, my mom. Listen, do you mind if I bring her back something as well too? I'm like,
That's wild. That's wild.
I'm like,
That's
all right,
wild.
all right, cool. So she ordered a separate meal for her mother. No, we're not done yet. Then she said about her grandmother. Because she gets
Oh, no,
something
she
for her
didn't.
grandma.
What?
Be-
She
yo,
was homeless. She was homeless.
no, listen, she obviously had a home because I'm gonna tell you, listen, hold up. Hold up.
I'm crying.
Solo Ball says,
I'm crying. Actual
anything
tears.
At
and those
Perkins.
are facts. And those are facts. Because I was like, yo, mom, yeah, whatever. Knock
He
yourself
was
out.
splurging that day. He kinda
Yeah,
like
and-
splurging.
And then she was-
But
You know
they
what I'm
was
saying?
at Perkins though. They was
Hold
at
up, hold up.
Perkins.
And then hold up, but
He
the
was
banger
splurging
was,
that
Find
day.
on her menu. Order it, whatever.
can I get dessert? And she said, can I
Nigga,
get
you can have
dessert?
whatever you like.
I was like, yo.
You can have whatever
In
you
my
like.
mind, I'm thinking like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here? Like, I'm like, God,
Yeah.
the good thing we had dinner after the sex because then I knew that shit can't pop off. So I let her get all the shit for her fucking relatives and her food and take them for her doggy bags and shit like that. So we finally, so we at Bud Lake. So Bud Lake is like halfway, not even halfway. It's a
It's
quarter
still another
No,
hour.
not
It's still another hour.
to another hour.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's all about
facts.
the whole way
Big
on
facts.
the way back to Mount Vernon. She's like, Yo, I can't believe yo, you took me to a restaurant. I've never been in a restaurant. You let me order food for my family. Da, 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 da. So we get back to her
Oh,
hood.
it's a bad day, though.
Okay, I'm not that bad. I'm not that
I
bad.
bet I got robbed or something at the end of this day for it to be a
Why
bad
with the
person.
Perkins though?
Spent $20 on two
So-
meals. Like, babe, why are you complaining right
4
now?
meals.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm dropping her off. B. I'm dropping her off back in the hood.
Whole
Me and-
ass Perkins, all the way from
So
Butter Lake
she's
to the
like,
Bronx.
yo,
I think he spent 30.
she's like, I think I'm in love, yo. And she was like, yo, can I get your number? I was like,
Hold on, she didn't have your number before Perkins?
no. It was a hookup from my cousin, my real cousin, and her man's cousin. So he put me on. So he was at her house, so he put me on to this shit. And this is what happened. So when she was like, yo, can I get your number? I'm like, yo, sure, get it from my cousin. And her mom though, for real though. So then, yo, the funny thing,
Her mom though.
I dropped her ass off. I peeled off, right? So listen, not even a day later, she told my cousin, tried to get my number from my cousin. She said, yo, I think I'm pregnant. That's a fucking, like, are you fucking serious, B? Like, she was, after that shit, I couldn't fucking do it. That was a bad day. That's a bad day.
Wait.
Okay,
Yeah,
does
my
That
man's
is
anyone-
not like a bad
No,
date.
she wasn't.
to me.
She wasn't. And a day later, you know by a day later? Come on. Do you know a day later?
No, of course not. Listen,
Did she get a
let me
second
tell you
date,
something.
though?
Hold on. Right now, I'll tell you right now. When I got pregnant with my son, my first son, my second child,
Just love Perkins.
we rolled over, looked at each other, and said, "What you want to name it?" We already fucking knew. We knew. Like, as soon as we were done, we were like, "What we naming it?"
Wow.
And sure enough, I was like,
Dude's got
That
it
was
like
a
that.
deep moment, though.
Yeah,
That be the
hold on,
girl
hold on.
already knew that was
Literally,
Oh,
the
was this the
deepest
first one?
moment.
my second child.
The second? Yeah, because he was deep in that shit like,
That's exactly
Oh.
right.
Listen, I was
Yeah.
little. You
what you want
sneezed
to
and I
name
was
this shit,
pregnant.
girl? What you want? Yeah, baby. What you want? Yo, I'm empty. What you want to name? That's
Let me reel us back in because y'all wild off the rails. John Lombardo says we would have left Perkins and hit that dollar menu as soon as she started adding relatives. I hear that, brother. You already.
Yes, Sean. Yes.
You know I had bread back then. I'd have been like, yo, hold up.
Yeah,
man.
You could have brought her over to McDonald's. I probably was on
$10
shift at the time, remember?
Yo, Burger
Hold on,
King got
hold on, but at least I took her to a restaurant in her life. She may never had that again in her life. So
Right.
maybe I've opened her mind and opened her up to something that she never was getting, because obviously
Maybe literally.
you don't have to take her out to spread them legs. So we're gonna move on to the
She
next
probably was using you as an example since then. You know, because my first date, he took me to Perkins and brought all my family food, brought us all a dinner.
Really?
Yeah, you ain't lying though. You ain't lying. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
that
move on
was-
to the next controversial
Yeah,
subject.
that was you, yo, Black.
You're
That was
great
you.
guy, Black.
No,
You're
That was you. You go home.
Here we go.
I don't regret not going on a date. Just saying.
Then turn Black into a pervert now. Look at
Heard him. My man's always been
What's
on.
the
What you talking
craziest
about?
thing you have done
You've
for
always been-
money?
B.
Oh,
Right there.
B.
Hold on. I see people hiding their face. So yeah, this is hard. Yo, Clips, what's the craziest thing you did for money?
please start over there, please.
No, I can't even say that. It's all right. I got a story. A legal story. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely legal. Once upon a time, I used to be a carny guy. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Yeah. Like I used to make funnel cakes.
Oh, you used to be.
I used to make funnel cakes, cotton candies for the kids.
Is this code
You know what
or
I'm saying?
something, or is this legit?
Hold on.
It was a privately owned business. It was legit.
No, at that,
What up?
remember we had a session about mental illnesses, right?
I got to do
Most people that
a
work at
mental
Carnival-
I'm doing what I gotta do.
Where we going with that?
I just want to let you know that.
Hey, yo, they used to take me to the strangest of places. This carny job, let me tell you, yo, like I met Mike Tyson. I met Mike Tyson on this carny job. And that's when I realized the tattoo on his face was real. I took that. It was like right after he got it too, right?
Clips.
So this Hummer, this ain't the story. I'm gonna get into that in a minute.
Look,
All right, yeah, don't.
I
I would have loved if you said you ran New Jack City and you was you were G Money and motherfucking.
Nah, I'm not. Come on, yo. We not doing that. I'm not doing that. Nope.
No,
You
I
know
said
me,
I would
you know what it
rather
is.
tell a story like that than a carny. You know how many people are afraid of carnivals?
Oh, me.
We telling a Carney story tonight.
Yeah, no,
That's what we doing.
that's even
You know what I'm
scarier.
saying?
Hey, listen,
You trying to take him further out there now.
yeah, bro, that's crazy. Listen, because listen, I
Yeah,
had
you trying to have me out here like allegedly. I did allegedly.
no, I ain't say that. I ain't say that at all. I said it would be more than you said than a carny story. You know, those people are creepy. No, for real
Yes.
though.
Yeah, they
Listen,
are.
I had
Yeah,
to
they
do.
are.
We can
No,
tell.
Carney people are nuts, but I defied the rules though. Come
Listen,
on, I ain't have
I
to
had
be
to
a
do a little stint at Phillipsburg working with the carny people. I know
Yo, you was a
Phillipsburg?
Carney guy, yo. Stop
Phillipsburg?
frying. Why you frying on a Carney? You was a Carney guy.
that was
Everyone in
because the state
Phillipsburg
of
is
New Jersey
carny.
said that I had to do that time per weekend.
Oh, so you was doing community service.
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
A legit Carney guy. I used to work for a private company, and shout out to them because it took me everywhere from like Camden, New Jersey. I saw little young thugs out there. I was trying to get right. I was like, yo, man, y'all look at y'all. Y'all out here with the blunts all up in the open. There's kids around here, man. Get your life right. You know what I'm saying? They was
How long
like,
did you do
word
this?
over.
How long?
Camden is crazy. Crazy. I did it
How
for
long?
like a year. It was
A
like
year?
a year. Yeah, it was a year. And I was
Didn't you think this shit was like weirded out? Like
it was very strange. It was one of the most unique jobs I've ever had. Let me tell you how I got fired though. So,
That's probably the real
I knew there was
story.
a caveat.
yeah,
to
let me
it.
tell you,
That's what we really
how I
care
got
about.
fired. So, check. I work for, I have my boss or whatever, and he's like, yo, my daughter needs a private party, over here in Alpha, right? And I'm gonna take you to work this private party. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So he drops me off with these fucking air balloons and funnel cakes and cotton candy. At this point, I know how to run the shit by myself. And he leaves me there. But before he leaves, he's like, yo, I know we family, but make sure you get the $160 from all of this is done, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I gotta collect the money at the end of the day. They don't know me. So yo, I'm running shit. I'm doing what I gotta do. And they run up on me with some liquor and weed. They like, yo, you smoke? You smoke? I'm like, yeah, I smoke. So, 20, 21, I go and hit a split with them. I start drinking. And everything is cool. I still ran the shit. I made sure I didn't get too wasted, but I ran shit to perfection. At the end of the night, I'm like, okay, I need this $160 from y'all. He told me to collect. He said, what? Yeah, I'm his daughter. They tried to flip, right? So I'm like, I don't know. That's just, maybe I owed them some money. So she got pissed.
Yeah.
Bro, and was just like, here, right? I told him, I dropped the equipment off. I go home. I go to sleep. It comes payday Tuesday. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? Where's my money, right? He's like, yo, they said you was drinking and smoking with them. I was like, what?
Yo, they got you. They got
got me. Got him.
They said,
got
yo,
him,
hold up.
son. I was like, yo, fuck y'all, yo. Word up. I was so mad, yo.
Yo,
I ain't with the door.
In the comments, I'm gonna shout out to Elena Avocado. I've Sivo.
Acevedo.
Avocado.
Hold on, bro. Like, don't do that. That's crazy.
Did he just chop and screw that name?
Yo, hold on. You act like I did that on purpose. You act like I
That's
want
family, bro.
Nah.
That's family, y'all. Don't do that. Acevedo. If you can't pronounce it, call on me. I got you.
You
know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
Anyway, I apologize, Elena, because that was not my intention. But you see, they call me the carpet. See how they treating me. So anyway, I want to say, she says, "Is this a she, right? I don't want to mess that up."
Yeah, don't violate. Why you violating? Come
No,
on.
You obviously know. I took a recalled stroller car seat, sets back to so many Walmarts because they were giving full price cash back. Oh shit. we were banking. We would yo, that's crazy. We would put the actually we would, but then it was like $30 bucks. I can't read that shit. And turn around and take
let's let him read it.
All right, check. It says,
basically, what they were doing was
sets back to so many Walmarts because they were giving the full price cash back. We were banking. We would spend for like $30 and turn around. She wrote it wrong now. And turn around and take Walmart and get paid from $86 to $320 cash back. So, son, $30 into 86 to 3.
I understand what she's talking about because me and my dude. Shout out to Mr. Cruz. I know I ain't gonna say your first name. We used to run a scam at the Clinton Walmart. So we would go in there shopping, put shit in our actual shopping carts, right? And then take it straight to the return area and return everything we never paid for and got all the money back for that.
Yourself like that?
Yeah. We was banking. We was living like kings. That was some good shit. So that's why I knew I chuckled while I was reading it because I knew exactly what she was talking about because we've been there, done that. Also. Yeah. It's okay. Thank you very much. Listen, Elena, I appreciate you understanding because Mr. Clips don't have any understanding right now, and he want to crush me right now. Anyway, so moving on to the next person. we're gonna. You try to bury me. You try to play me. So we're gonna go to Chrissy. What is the straightest thing you've done for money?
Listen, I don't got nothing from y'all. I was very fortunate at a young age to establish with good companies. I never had to. Who I am?
No, you're not.
I think it's okay. No, I from 17 years old, I was working for.
Is everybody breaking up? Is everybody breaking up?
It's you, my man. It's you.
Just you. It's just you. Just you.
So yeah, I don't have any crazy stories. I mean, I was 17 making $40K a year in the 90s, and then I just progressed from there. So I never had to do anything crazy to make money. I'm sorry.
You were 17 in the 90s.
Girl, yes.
You wasn't running a real gambling house in your house?
You look amazing.
Thank you. My daughter's 26.
What
were you saying,
man?
Black?
Black don't crack. Black don't crack.
Thank you.
Black don't age, man. Holy shit, I'm jealous.
Hold up. I'm still hold up.
29. I'm
Montana,
sorry.
I'm selling
Oh no.
Wow.
Black?
I said I'm selling skin cream. Let me know.
Oh yeah. Everyone is on Facebook. Okay.
She does not need that. Okay. She don't need no skin.
I don't need your skin cream. I'm good. No. I'll be 42 in on the 21st.
Shut up.
Girl, you looking good, girl.
She looked way younger than me. Way
Take
younger.
a biscuit and some cream and sop that shit up. You look good, girl. Let's put that way.
Like you're like 30 years old.
Thank you very much.
30.
Yeah, so I don't have
She's trying to age shame you. You look like you about 26. Listen, Chris, that's
I'm not age shaming. That's a compliment. Okay.
It's still a compliment. I'm gonna be 42. Anything under 40 is a compliment.
Facts.
So I'm good. So you can pass it on. I got nothing for you.
So I'm gonna bounce around. I'm gonna go to Crystal. What have you done strange change?
I'm gonna just say allegedly.
Oh,
I love
that. Allegedly, I knew somebody that could get you some things that you needed, like documents and certain paperwork and different things like that. So I would get allegedly, cut off the top. So
you still got that allegedly friend? You still got that alleged friend?
They're all allegedly. Allegedly, I had a friend. Allegedly.
Do you still have that alleged friend? Does that alleged friend exist somewhere?
Well, let me give him my inbox number.
I plead the fifth because at this point they be watching our show. I don't need nobody knocking at my door trying to ask me who my friends was. So just know that that person I used to know years ago allegedly could get anything done.
Okay.
So
all right, good to know.
Yeah,
wow.
One of those ones.
What my partner says, when I was 11, this dude hired me to steal hub. Shit. Yes. I was getting $10 a hub back in 91.
Yo, salute, my guy.
Yo, what about Chia Don?
Salute, man.
I remember that era, though. Remember that era. Definitely was getting paid a lot for that.
Oh, shit, that's New Jersey.
A lot of hubcaps missing.
He was
A
getting
lot of
underpaid,
hubcaps.
though. I just want to say that $10. He was really getting underpaid
He was
because they were
11.
selling them for at least 60.
Listen,
Yeah.
yeah, he didn't have no spot. He was 11. B. He couldn't negotiate them terms.
Exactly. Oh, they was making a killing off of him.
Yeah, they definitely was the work. He was a worker.
Definitely.
Yeah, when you're 11, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make $10. Yeah, hell yeah, I'll do that.
$10.
Montana.
Yes, man. It's whoever. Yeah. What?
Man,
What's
oh
up?
wow, you trying to play me?
No, I didn't hear you. Sorry. What?
Oh, okay. Oh, you kind of thick too. Okay. So
Oh, wow. Listen,
He is ruthless. He is ruthless.
Yeah, you
He
gotta
got-
get used to his humor.
yeah. Hold up. So what?
shit, man.
Listen, I keep
We're gonna be throwing it back.
well, what's the craziest thing you've done for some money?
Is again, like, is this okay? So legally,
No, it could be legally, illegally. Yo, I take the roof off this shit. I'm honest, so it don't matter what you want to do. No, listen,
I'm gonna go with legally.
damn, I was hoping you went illegal. Damn, God, man.
Only yo, protect yourself.
I allegedly, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
And that sounded like that would have been a real good one, right?
Hey, you're gonna wake up tomorrow and like 800 to 900 to 1,000 plus people watch this, and they know what you allegedly did. So,
I worked for an alleged company that had access to things that I could distribute. That's it. That's illegally. Legally, my income mainly for 2 years was out of Turning Stone in New York, right outside of Syracuse.
Okay.
I worked there, basically just hustling at the poker table.
oh, you're a poker player, huh?
Sound nice. Sound nice.
Hold them, and I made it into the
She
World
was doing
Series
it.
of poker. I was on TV, so
Oh, word. So
Yeah.
what YouTube channel?
Yo, shouts to you. Shouts to you. Word.
Yeah.
that was
Shout out. Yep.
That was in 2006. This is how much of a dork I am, is that I hold these things, like, cherish them. These are I had a straight flush. I'm not going to bore you, but basically just poker.
Nah, I love poker.
Yeah,
Shouts to
man.
you for that.
Yeah, so
Me too.
that
I'm
was
a huge poker player. Like, I love that shit.
that was
I have no
I
clue
know
how to
we
play
talked
poker.
about that.
I'm
That
gonna
was
need some
our-
advice. Montana, maybe you can give me some private lessons.
That was
And,
my
See,
income.
I play poker, but I'm really good at like spades. I love
Yes.
spades.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Well,
I'm a
yo,
fan.
come on to the barbecue, Lady
Yeah.
E.
Oh,
Come
I
on to
need
the
you, Lady
barbecue.
E.
So good at that game.
Ooh, I'm in
I
there.
need a good spades game.
Yeah,
I'm right here, Chrissy. I'm right
All
here.
right, all right, all right.
When I come up there, we're gonna play spades.
Yes.
Oh, we
yes.
definitely getting some things together, ladies. We gonna definitely pull some stuff together.
Absolutely.
No, I am not playing no spades with y'all because y'all going to say, "Oh, I got bored," and then
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
I don't play
We're gonna
spades.
talk so much shit.
I don't
Yeah,
get
but
bored.
he could be
I don't get
reneging.
bored.
That's because he be reneging.
yeah, y'all be reneging. I'm talking about I got bored. I got bored. Yeah, all right.
I don't
I
do
get
bored
hyped at a
unless
spades
I really
game.
only have board. Listen, I might do board for the first couple of hands to fill my partner out because I've never played with them before. But
Chrissy,
after
we
that,
gotta come with it. You can't just come playing scared. You gotta come in
no,
there.
no, no.
You
No,
We gotta come
I
on.
gotta see how
It's
you,
acting real
hold on.
shook
I
out
gotta
here.
see how you play first. I need to read the cards.
Yes.
And I need to see
All
how
right.
you play
You have to
first.
We'll do
read
that.
your
We'll do that.
players. Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you. You gotta
You have
read
to
your player
read-
first.
Yep.
I don't
need
wanna
to
hear
make
that.
sure that you're not gonna
But we
cut
can't
me.
be going for no 4 books if we got
No.
8. We gonna shoot
I
I
ourselves.
don't want to
No,
hear
no.
that.
We
I need
go-
to
yeah,
make
we
sure
going
you're
nil.
not gonna cut
Yeah.
me.
We going
You
You
nil.
guys
paying
are-
attention to the board.
You guys
paying
are out of your
attention to the
league.
board?
The
Out
boys
of
are
our
out of your
league.
league. We'd be like fucking just dominating that table. Like, you guys need
I'm
to.
not getting off, yo. I'll bring Poppy Oya with me. We'll run the table all night. We'll run the table all night.
Hold
right.
hold on.
Trust me.
For all y'all don't know that we still ain't got a lucky winner though. We are having a barbecue of all the cast this coming up weekend. We're gonna go live from that barbecue. Please listen. We got t-shirts to give away. We have a lot of
Oh man, I see King over there ducking. How they look though? How they look?
we getting together this weekend. and we throwing a party.
Look at his
Listen,
face.
Black Earth for 211.7 is gonna be there. That's me. We spinning on them hot. I'm spinning that hot fire, that Dylon shit. Y'all come on, we
We doing Dylon?
Ramadan, Ramadan,
that hard shit.
I'm
That hard
not,
shit.
I'm not ready to do no reggaeton.
Yeah.
You gonna have to
Yeah,
go
right.
with some hip hop in it.
Fuck out of here.
I
Yeah,
got, hold on. I got soca. We gonna do a damn thing this weekend. So Montana, were you finished with your award-winning poker journey? I mean, like, damn, were
That's
you on
it.
ESPN? Oh,
Yes, it was. Yes.
oh,
I like Chrissy poker face though. Chrissy got
I
the
got-
wild poker face on.
Hold on,
I'm
hold on.
sorry, I can't hide it.
We need, I got some money I want to throw in that maybe we can double make this money back. We'll talk. We'll put something together.
You know who threw me out was Danny Negreanu, and he won in 2004.
What the fuck? I do know who he is.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
with Danny
really.
Negreanu.
Dude,
Wait,
he-
what happened?
yeah, man.
Yo, learn how
I
to
was
play
at
some
his
poker,
table.
Black.
Hold up, ladies and gentlemen,
I think
we
you're
have
real good at that.
We have Montana has been grown from Hannah, and she is like a real motherfucking state. That's what we're
Yeah.
talking about right now.
Black, I think you'd be real
I'm
good
a
at
real
poker.
state. I'm a real state is one.
This is a real state. She's in this motherfucker.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. I'm not
Yeah,
allowed to play
hold up.
anymore.
We're
'cause
glad to have you, and we appreciate you being here. Thank you for being part of our family.
I love this
Yay,
shit.
Montana!
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Yes, I had fun with you. Yes.
As
Well,
soon
hold on,
as
she
I
ain't
saw
going
your
nowhere. She ain't
podcast,
going nowhere. I would just let her know that she appreciate it. We're gonna move on to Lady E because we gotta hear this shit. I gotta listen. I want to know.
I'm
Oh,
curious.
shit,
I want to know because listen,
Yes.
she got patience. She got like child care patience.
Look, curious minds want to know, lady.
Now,
What's
lady,
going
you
on?
have been a lot of places and seen a lot of things. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I'm
What do you
learning. I'm
think?
learning.
You've seen a lot of
More
things.
money. And listen, Lady E, please keep it all the way real. I need somebody like myself that's gonna keep it all the way real.
Oh my
God.
Let's go
Yeah,
100.
he's all swabby in his voice.
Please.
I kept
That's
it
that
real.
lavender.
Real.
I kept it real.
Yeah, we gotta get into that lavender.
I try.
Put that lavender on.
Keep your-
That's
Yeah.
Put that lavender sugar
Hold
on there.
on. So we're gonna go.
Ooh, yeah.
Lady, why don't you tell us what is the craziest thing you've done to earn a buck?
Oh wow, whispering. Go ahead.
Okay. So back in the day, I say I was 18 years old. I was an exotic dancer
Nice.
at a few of the clubs in Tampa, and one of the clubs I worked at, this guy came in and wanted me to rub my feet on his genital area. And
With a singular?
no,
Oh,
no.
Did you do it?
Hell yeah, he
Yeah,
gave me like
you did it. Yeah, that was the question.
It wouldn't be the craziest thing if she didn't do it.
Yeah. Did you squint your toes though? Like,
listen, all I
Like
did,
grab
I
it, right? Like the monkey claw.
hold on. Y'all, let her speak. I just
Oh,
want to know.
he's like, I want to hear this. I want to hear this. Keep going. Keep going.
What motion you put on your feet?
So we were out like in the open, like on like the little VIP section, but we were out in the open, and I was just rubbing my feet all over that. And
Oh, yeah.
actually, I got paid a couple $100.
All over that dick.
Oh, you should do it in the champagne room. You should do it in
No.
the champagne room. Got that champagne money.
Open. We were out in the open, and he actually came in his pants when
Yo, your foot game like that.
Yep. Yep.
I'm having a
Listen,
hard time
sometimes
processing
it's not hard to make somebody get there if
That's-
they already excited. So it ain't about a foot game. He was already excited when he said put it
he
there.
was like this too. Like it was immediate. Like
That was
Oh,
his
he was a
fetish.
video.
That was his thing.
That was a
Yeah,
fetish, right?
Starving. You
Hold
were
up.
starving.
that was his thing. That was definitely his thing.
So you
And I
gonna
was like, okay,
How much you paid for that?
that was like at least $200 to $300. I don't remember, but
Hell yeah.
Get it? Yeah.
I want my feet everywhere. Like here you go.
I need to
Next
start
time.
going out asking, does anybody got foot fetish?
Yo, y'all going out like that? All the ladies agree to that? Y'all like where? Y'all going
Oh,
switch?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I would
yeah,
do
but
that.
I
Yes.
do that. I do that.
Yeah,
I
y'all
do that.
switching your toes on some meat.
is
Listen,
It's your foot. It's your
you got that
foot.
little monkey
All
claw.
right.
You got-
It's your foot.
Wash your
Yes.
foot.
That is
man.
My
amazing.
God.
That's what we
Wow.
talking about. Hold up. Everybody, that's what we talking about right there. Let's see the foot game because this is the time I need your Cash App.
Nah, don't do that. This is
And we can
disgusting.
got this popping. We
I
can
hate
got all the way popping.
I hate feet,
No
yo.
block.
I hate feet too. I hate
This is
feet
the
too.
part of a
Yeah,
Shout out
female.
to old lady podcast.
I am not putting my foot on the internet.
Listen,
I
ask
can
me
see the
tomorrow. My
mean
pedicure appointment is at 9:30 in the morning. My pet appointment is 9:30 a.m. tomorrow.
I got 10:30, baby. I got 10:30, baby.
I got 9:30. Yeah.
Well, I do my own pedicures. So
Y'all seen that Jamie Foxx movie? How that was that shit?
Yeah.
What was that called?
How to Get You Sucker? How to
No.
Get You Sucker? Right? And he had the
No. The Jamie Foxx movie was when they out in the club and they looking for the players or some shit like that.
With him and Tommy Davidson.
Was that?
Him and Tommy Davidson.
Yeah.
Strung or sprung?
Whatever it was.
Oh, strong.
Sprung?
He got some corns on his motherfucking feet. No, it's booty call.
Oh.
It's booty call.
Booty call. Word, you right.
Jada Pinkett was in there too. Yep.
No. The picture was that's something else. I watched it the other day. That was they made a soundtrack. That was Woo. Jada
It
Pinkett.
was Shorty from
Oh,
Friday.
Yes, it was.
It was Shorty from Friday. Yeah. The one that played
Okay.
this girl.
Yeah, so I mean, like them corns is real. So if you got foot fetish, make sure you got no corns, no blisters, no shit popping on. Because I tell you like this, when I dated women, I'm like motherfucking Boomerang. I'm like Eddie Murphy and shit. Like, I pull the sheet back and check the toes.
Do any of us look like we
Well,
could
a
possibly
lot
have
of y'all
a foot
guys
issue?
got some ugly looking
I
toes
mean,
They
no,
now.
y'all
all
don't.
do. All men
No,
do.
y'all
They're
don't. I just had to
disgusting.
put that out there.
I'm
I had to
just
put it out there.
Mm.
Hypocrites. You guys' feet are fucking
Yes.
disgusting.
My
Come on,
shit
no.
look like
Horrifying.
Return- my shit look
Horrifying.
like
It
Return of
look
the
like a
Jedi.
whole
Your
pipe
feet better be
fell on
looking
y'all
straight.
feet.
Hey, yo, Montana.
Somebody-
man.
I've seen them. I'm like,
Somebody
what's
is
going
doing
on?
this.
the guys who actually go to the nail salons and get their feet done, that's very sexy to me.
Me too.
And a
Word.
lot of men can't do that because of their ego or whatever.
Nope.
But that I see
Yep.
a man there, especially with his woman getting her their
Word.
both
Word,
feet
that get
done.
you right. That get you right.
Yep.
Yeah, them niggas
That-
like niggas ain't booty hole too. There's some booty hole niggas. So we don't.
Hell, nah. We're not doing that. Because I have had a pedicure at least
No,
5 times
had
in
a
my
It
life.
feels
pedicure.
good.
At least
No.
5 times in my life. But
Listen,
do
have a
know
pedicure and
that
have
I
a
don't
clean
like my
opinion.
own feet. Why you trying to talk over me? One at a time.
That's a bull.
I ain't trying to talk over me. Yo. You like,
Mute.
Yeah. Check this out. Yeah, I'm about to mute Black, yo. You might.
Hey, yo, King. Having a pedicure, have a standing
Mute
appointment.
me. I'm
Yeah,
mute
check
me.
this out. Yeah. Yo, check this out. I'm going with ladies and I'm going with my kids. I have 2 daughters at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've seen other guys in the table. Like I've seen whole cops coming in with their kids. Like, while I'm there. We'll look at each other and start laughing like, the fuck you doing here, bro? Like real shit. This shit is funny.
Yeah.
This shit is funny. Like, but you know, sometimes you gotta treat yourself, man.
Yeah.
I ain't saying, hey yo, go get a manicure and get your nails done. I think that's a little too feminine for me.
Me too.
But
Me too.
at the same time, like
I agree.
I
I
kick
agree.
cylinders. I kick cylinders
Listen.
for a living. My feet
Listen.
are fucked. So at the end of the day, I want to go, you know what I mean? If I want to be like, hey, I got an extra $25, $30 spend on this pedicure, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I want my man to have a manicure. Hold
Bring my
on.
girls
My man
with
needs
you.
to have a manicure because he ain't sticking them fingers nowhere with no damn freaking side nail cuticle popping out and
Hold up.
scratching the shit out of me. So
Bro,
I'm gonna need you to go get a manicure.
Nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You fronting, yo.
Nope.
You done
not-
got classy over the years, yo. Come
You
on,
don't
yo.
gotta put
Yo,
polish.
you
You don't
did not-
gotta put
stop
polish.
it.
Just keep
Stop
it
it.
nice and clean.
I
No
agree.
little damn
So,
nails.
yo, you
sticking
been
out
like
the-
that your whole life? You been like that your whole life?
What?
Yeah.
Me that? Yeah.
Yeah. Knock it
Yeah.
off. You been like that your whole
Yeah.
life? You
Yeah.
lying.
Yes.
You
Yes.
lying.
Hold
I'm
up,
not
hold up.
lying.
Hold up. Before I start muting motherfuckers,
That's
let me
wild.
tell you what I was saying to you. Because what I said to you was, I said, Clips, it's okay to go to the fucking.
Yo, mute me then, nigga.
Everybody popping shit. Mute me.
My abs
Listen, let me
abs
tell you
are on
something.
fire right
Because
now.
I did mute his ass. I'll let you know this shit. What I said to you was, it's not bad for you go to see him get a manicure or a pedicure. What I said to you, if you had a standing appointment for this shit, there's an issue with it, and that's what I was trying to say before you're like, nah.
That's not what he said. 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 That's not
I
what he said.
definitely think that though.
Mute me. That's not what he said.
I also like if I'm with a guy and I'm dating somebody or we're like serious together, I'll give my man a pedicure.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Now that's some
I've
real
done that.
shit right there.
I've done it.
That's some real shit.
I'll be like, no.
I've done it. I've done it.
Hey, Lady E, you get that? Yes.
Fuck
Yes.
that. Hell yeah.
I'm happy for you, but I don't want to touch his feet.
Hell
I
yeah.
Now he can rub
Hold
mine,
on,
but I
hold
ain't
on.
touching his.
Why'd you
My
touch
wife
it?
will make
Hold on.
any excuse on planet Earth to not
Chauvinistic
do
shit,
that.
Crystal.
Trust
Hold
me.
up. We're going to
left.
Crystal.
Please believe
That
it.
sounds like some chauvinistic shit. How'd you want to touch his feet? If he your man, you ain't gonna touch his feet.
No.
He gonna already know I'm a little selfish. He gonna accept me for who I am in all of my glory. The
Yep.
same way I'm gonna accept him, and I'm not touching your feet. But you can rub on mine. Thank you,
You ain't
appreciate it.
shit. You
Maybe.
ain't shit.
If you're lucky.
Whatever.
I
You
rub
ain't
on
shit.
some other things for you. Be
Not
okay with that.
Yeah, you're fine.
I love you,
You're fine.
but you
You're
ain't shit.
fine. You're fine. Stay over there. Eat your food. You're fucking fine. Shut the fuck up. I'm not touching your feet.
Clearly, I'm doing a couple other things for you. You'll be happy with that. Be blessed.
Montana, what you don't
You're
touch
blessed. You're blessed. Over there.
Yeah.
The
Man,
fuck
you
away
don't,
from
you
me.
don't do feet either?
No, I don't fucking fuck with feet. Absolutely
Listen.
Not feet.
Hold on, hold on.
We gotta
Lady
find-
E, you get 3 stars. You get listen. That's some real woman shit right there. If a man gonna take care of her, she gonna take care of his feet.
Nope.
Right. And
Oh.
you know what?
Time out.
I give my own pedicures to myself at home. As long as he rubs my feet for me, I will rub his feet and give him a pedicure. And that is all. I enjoy it.
What's that
She's a
Destiny
keeper.
Child
Hold on,
song
we
you was
got
talking about?
a comment
What's
in
that
here.
Destiny Child song you was talking about earlier?
Yeah. We got a comment for
Read
Naomi.
that comment for Montana. Montana, somebody's asking you something.
Why aren't you allowed to play
I'm sorry to
anymore,
interrupt
Montana?
y'all, but we have a Naomi asking a question for Montana. Why
are you-
aren't you allowed to play anymore, Montana?
What does that mean?
Your game.
He was
Poker.
talking about poker. Poker, right?
Poker.
He clicked poker.
Oh, I lost. So on our honeymoon, I went all in on a. I had aces, deuces, and I had a boat on the flop. So I went all in, and this fucking kid who was like 17, like called me, and he caught a boat on at the very end, and I was like,
Aces high or
no, he had the higher boat. He had aces over deuces. I had deuces over aces, and I will remember that to this day. He was like this, this little tiny Chinese kid.
He shouldn't have won that if he had deuces over aces.
Well, no, I had
deuces.
deuces over aces, but I went all in with 100.
Yeah.
Dude, on the flop, dude. On the flop.
How much you lost? How much you lost?
It was only $150, but we were like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
had no money then.
Dad, I'll blow that shit in like 10 minutes.
I know, but that was all we had. That was like honeymoon money.
Going back in. You know what I mean?
No, he wouldn't let me.
He
would. I have not been allowed at a casino since.
Are you serious?
Wow.
That's weak.
What? Because of your husband?
Yeah, because he's like, I mean, I get like really intensely into something, and then I can't get out of it. But it's like it's not like a gambling thing. It's just I get really like pissed off and competitive.
Passionate.
You know that. Yeah,
Well,
he knows that. He knows how I am. I'm like fucking anyone. If their treadmill goes up like 1 fucking degree above mine, I'm like putting mine up 2.
Me too. I do the same shit. I do the same shit in the gym.
Like,
I'll be like,
don't fuck with
look
me.
at these little 20-year-olds walking
Yes,
by with their
exactly.
bodies like that. Bitch, have 3 kids and
Yeah.
20 years later come check me.
Exactly. Yo,
Yeah, y'all
fuck you.
fucking
Fuck
haters.
you.
Word up, like y'all do it like that.
It's not hating. It's not hating. It's not
We in
hating.
the gym, like the little thing, she's running, and I'm like, oh hell no, hell no,
fuck
wait,
no. Fuck
yeah.
All
no.
competitive as fuck.
Oh my
I
god.
don't do that.
Hold on. I gotta make an announcement. Please, everybody, if you're on our fan page, you have to accept StreamYard in order for we to see all your comments. If you do not follow those regulations and let them, whatever, like privacy and shit like that, then I can't see your comments. So now I have to go through all the other feeds in order to read whichever comments you got. Oh, it's
Yo,
simple.
check this out. I got a nice comment right here.
Simple. It's very simple. And if you're loving the podcast, y'all, I need y'all to go and smash and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Drop a like, comment, hit that notification bell, do all that shit. Love us, leave us, breathe us, because we're on, and you can watch us when we're not on during the week. It's fixed because we're not on most of the week until Lady E and the ladies start their own cast, which that's coming real soon. I want to let y'all know that the ladies are having their own podcast.
I'm gonna be all up in them comments, starting some shit too. I gotta be ready. Like I'm gonna be all up in your comments.
I'm gonna give you some popcorn.
I'm gonna get real crazy in your comments.
I love these chicks. I think they're fucking great. That's the only reason I joined this. I think you guys are awesome, and this is fantastic.
Yo,
this is the most.
I gotta be careful before you get muted. Okay, I ain't playing tonight. My mute game is on. It's subpar.
It's on point.
Hey, yo, Black. When can I run my next show so I can mute the fucking shit out?
Nah. Wait, hold up. The following Tuesday is all.
Oh shit!
I gotta go see somebody.
Yo, check this out though. We got some comments from Elena Acevedo. She said there's nothing wrong with a man getting a manicure or a pedicure. Pedicure feels good. Nice to get your feet tended to. Them feet working hard in the day, man or woman, they need to. That's continued. She says, though, I will massage a man's feet if they're a hard-working man. Yes. Even Jesus wasn't too good to touch feet, and neither should we be too good.
Fantastic point.
Clap it up.
Thank God I'm not
I live in White Plains. If you want to rub my feet, come see me.
That's Jesus, though. That's not you.
I've done it. I've done it. For my baby daddy.
Yeah, you
I would do my baby daddy feet.
You ain't shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
I'm not
somebody
Jesus.
rubbing your feet. Y'all want equality, right? True equality and justice. Rub some feet too.
Stop it.
My baby daddy. I did my baby daddy's feet. I did his feet. Pedicure, the whole cuticles, scraping of the all of that. I did all of that for him.
I've done it too.
He got the love.
Lady, who more important than me? Where you going?
What?
Who more important?
I had to pee. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I had to make sure my stable's intact. I want to know.
Here we go.
His stable?
What am I, a horse?
I'm your bitch shocking, Black.
He comes in hard, man.
COVID. Yeah. There's some COVID out here.
Where were we? Oh, Lady, it's your turn anyway.
Yep.
What? What's my turn?
I don't know. There's a lot of
We
raised.
finished it.
No, we
did
lost.
We all did it.
We all did it.
You're right.
No, Black didn't go. Black did not go.
Black is the only one who didn't go. Yep.
Hold on. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I tried to put you off on me. I apologize. What's the craziest?
Questions as usual.
What's the craziest?
Tough question.
Money.
I don't even want to know. Oh my gosh.
Listen, I used to charge like
incriminate yourself.
I used to
You're
charge
not even going to say allegedly either. Like this is gonna go in.
on some real shit. You know what? The crazy shit I did. I met this chick. I was in Tampa. I was where was I? I was at some hotel and some shit. I met this chick. She was like, "Yo, who left?" Oh, that's Clips. Oh, so anyway, this chick asked me to drive her to a location, right? And she would give me part of the money that she earned, and I was with it. I drove her to this location, undisclosed location in Tampa, for her to run up into some building, visitations, come back and give me a part of what she earned. So for
it's big pimping right there.
Exactly. Yeah. I did that before. I listen.
All right.
I was a pimp for a night. And yeah, that's what we'll do.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. And we were good friends for years after that.
I bet. Yeah, I bet.
So that was good money. And that's how I'm gonna leave that story. So we're gonna go to the next.
No. We're not gonna leave that story like that. So you want a pimp or an armed bodyguard or a prostitute.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying? because I've seen. Whoa! Watch it, buddy. We've seen this. I've seen this before in Atlantic City. You know what I'm saying? I went out to Atlantic City with a friend of mine, and we went to an event. All right, let's be safe and call it that. And this smoking hot, beautiful girl just runs up on us. Hey guys, how you doing? Yada yada. You know, perfect 10 type. Me and her get to talking. We like word. She's like, "What are you guys doing? You're here for the event?" I'm like, "Yeah, you know, we're about to run up in here. I think it was Borgata or something, right?" So we're at the Tropicana at the time.
Oh,
He's like, "You guys want to ride? You guys want to ride? I'm going there too." I'm like, "Yeah, let's fucking around. Why not?" I look at the homie. He's like, "Let's do it." We go. There's a dude dropping. He has a briefcase. That briefcase with some weaponry. And I'm like, oh shit. We done ran up in the whip with a fucking working girl. What it is. You know what I'm saying?
word up.
So yeah. And he drove us to the Borgata. As soon as we got there, I said, oh yeah. You'll be safe. Yeah,
Totally
running up
normal.
ahead
It's
of
totally
me.
normal.
So I thought I did. And we up in there having a good time. We up in the event, you know, things are beautiful. And all of a sudden, she just pops out of nowhere. Like, hey guys, how you doing? Ghost. Persistent, so super persistent, dude. I'm like, oh my god, the fuck is she doing here? Like, this is crazy, you know.
I was trying to be like gentlemanish anyway. So when I met the chick, when I met her, like I stole her from another pimp because we were at where I was staying at. She was she was in a room full of dudes. There was 2 dudes and it was like 5 chicks. So, they had disagreement. So she left and she's like, fuck that. She came out and I was outside, just happened to be outside, lollygagging. I was talking. I said, baby girl, what's wrong? You know, I was concerned. So we were talking, and then she was talking about how she had a business opportunity and how she would give me a cut if I was able to take care of her and take her there and protect her. Because she didn't want to work for the dude anymore. So I was like, yo, I'm with it. What's cool? So I took her out there, but she said, before you want to go, would you like to sample the product? But being the man that I am, took her to my college.
You did.
And they call me Chancho. No, so anyway, so I took her to the place where she was supposed to be at. She went up in there, and there was 2 dudes in there, B. Like, she went up in there with 2 fucking dudes, man. I kid you not. For instance, this is not the exact time. I dropped her off at maybe like at 12:45, yo. So she was back outside at 12:58, B. Like, these niggas, whatever the fuck they were doing they weren't getting their money's worth. So they paid her the money's worth. She gave me my cut, and we went out partying afterwards. You know what I mean? And then I took home. And then we like for that after that we were like bonded. Now we were in Brandon at the time, so we were like, hey, we had a good bond for a long time. And whenever she needed help, she would call me. I would come out there and help out.
Yeah, how many years did you do this bodyguard work for?
I would have to say I had to do it for maybe 3.5 years.
Was it lucrative?
Oh hell yeah! Because you gotta understand, like that one trip after those 2 guys, she made about $1,000. She made $1,000.
How much did you make?
Bro, hold up.
Be real, my nigga.
Allegedly, I came home in my pocket or at least 300.
300. All right, that's How long?
Like, that's good. Just to sit in the park
How much time did it take you to stay out wherever you was at with a burner?
At one time, I told you she went in at like 12:40 something. She was out by 12:58. So you got the math right. She was only there for like 13 minutes or something like that. Yeah, because then there's like one pump Sally's, like whatever the fuck it was.
13 minutes for
that's
2
what I'm
dudes?
saying. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Because a lot of niggas talk a good game, but they don't be coming with their shit with the good.
That's been a good DP.
Yeah,
real quick.
Yeah. Or if one nigga was watching, whatever the case may be. Nevertheless, and the funny thing is, she wanted to give me more money. I turned down all the more money. I was like, yo, this is fair. This is, I felt this is fair because at first I'm like, yo, the fuck, like really, like
he's tricking on you, my nigga.
real. There's more to that story, but I'm saying yeah. So let's just say that I came up, and actually like I actually helped her get to the point where she was like she got better and she stopped doing that shit. Period. But, it was still
Tuesday shows. Time out. It's so fire. I love Tuesday shows. Like, Tuesday shows is crazy. It gets crazy up in here on a Tuesday. Tuesday shows are real crazy. Yo, shout out, first of all, shout out to everybody watching right now. You know, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know, there you go. The information is right there at the bottom. I love how we keep it lit on a Tuesday, man. I fuck with all y'all. I'm willing to debate people and articulate myself when it gets real on the group page and challenge you guys. That's just what it is, man. But Tuesday shows, man, shout out to everybody tuning in and paying attention, man. It's Clock Watch, baby. Hey, proceed. All right.
Also, I want to address something because that's the end of that topic. We're going to move into another topic. I do want to address some shit right now. There's a lot of bitch ass niggas shit going around right now. Niggas posted on the page, putting subliminally hit me in some shit. I'm for the shits and giggles. Y'all have a welcome platform to come onto the show and discuss however y'all feeling. Because I put my shit out in the open. I am not a nigga that will not talk about my shit. I keep my shit 100% real, 100% of the fucking time. And a lot of shit that we even talking about, yo, let's keep it 100. Clips. Didn't I talk to you about a lot of this shit beforehand? I let you know but a lot of this shit weeks ago.
Like this. My wife can co-sign all of this because while I was learning how to run the show via Black, I learned the whole situation. I asked either because I don't have a girly mouth. You know what I'm saying? But I learned the whole situation, and I'm gonna do it like this. Y'all got something to say? Come on the show. We're too old to be out here fighting in the streets and for your emotions for shit nobody gives a fuck about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They say they do, but they don't.
I don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? You want to come on the group wall and sabotage what we built over here. Come on and do it. But at the same time, we're going to challenge. We put truth to light. You want to learn about that girl that's acting up as black in the streets? Hey, yo, you want to do your research and watch the episodes because she was all up in the comments. Trust and believe. I can attest to that. She was definitely up in the comments, and I wanted to fall back on those too. Like, nah, chill. I know how people's like, nah, no, but no, y'all being sneaky now. Y'all doing extra. Y'all doing the utmost. Y'all doing too much. So, you have a welcome platform here on Clock Watch.
Real quick. Because it's not. I'll let you speak in a minute, Montana. I'm sorry, but I'm not hard to get at. Everybody that's talking this shit know my inbox, know my number, know where I stay. You guys,
and it's like this. You had opportunity to talk. If you have a discrepancy with anything, you have everyone's inbox, you have everyone's phone numbers. You can address us like men. But as soon as you try to make it a public platform, then we're gonna make it public. Then, so. You know, choose. You have a choice to make. You know what I mean?
My thing is, though, what I want to touch on a little bit is that prior to having, being like raised, I was homeschooled in a Catholic school, extremely sheltered on a farm, right? Community college, married at 21, kids, there's just all this like
American
shit.
Dream.
No, not really. No. But I was very sheltered, right? And I didn't realize because I wasn't really taught anything about what Black lives and like slavery. Like they don't teach you that in Catholic school. They just don't teach you that shit. So I didn't know anything about it. And then once all the shit started happening, I was like, okay, they're clearly angry for a reason. Why? And then you start investigating, and then you have there's excuses like, oh, okay, well, they're angry because, white privilege. Okay, well, what is white privilege? Okay, white privilege is this, and we have more opportunities than they do. Well, no, they don't because there's welfare and there's this. There's a whole argument that doesn't make sense to me, and it didn't make sense to me. And it comes down honestly to humanity. and justice and what supposedly we're supposed to stand for just in general as people, that we just don't, right? And I didn't understand anything about it. And I think sometimes like people come off ignorant because we kind of are, because we don't know anything. Like no one tells us that how you guys like not you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like how it really feels.
You people.
To,
no, I'm just
you know what I'm
kidding.
saying? Like how you're raised and what you go through. I would never know how that feels. I will never know what that feels like. I'll never know how it feels to be a minority. I'll never know what it feels like to be like segregated. I'll never know how that feels. So I can't say I know how you feel. I'm in your shoes. No, I'm not. I don't know what that feels like.
There's one thing that I always say, and I'll say it again and again and again. If all you experienced is all you know, then you have a deficit of knowledge. Okay? And that goes for everybody. So people live in a world that they know and not a world that they don't know. And it's sometimes hard to take yourself out of that and see from somebody else's eyes and somebody else's perspective. You have a bias based on what you've experienced in life. And unless they pull themselves out of their comfort zone and make themselves uncomfortable, anybody for any situation, the cycle is going to continue and it's going to perpetuate itself. So, if you want to stay boxed in and stay in that little closed world, then
Now, let me
we're
touch up
out
on
here
that.
Let
me touch up on that real quick, Chrissy. Absolutely not what I was talking about there. We was doing something else.
I just got off of
No. It's not your fault. Since we're here and we're talking about this, my thing is, now is the time to make you aware. Now is the time to make you uncomfortable. Now is the time for you to understand me. And we've waited too long. And Chrissy was absolutely right. 100% right. Even us, have to step out of our comfort zone, but then we ask ourselves a question like, how many times have we stepped out of our comfort zone already? And you haven't done it once. How fair is that?
It's not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now. Yeah.
So it's going to take a lot of work. It's not going to happen overnight.
But Clips, what about black on black crime?
Oh my God, that's like the hidden treasure, right? All right, let me school you on something called black on black crime, right? Because if you have poverty, and this existed back in the day as well, if you have like Italian and Irish people, and you throw them in a bunch and they're all poor, and they're
that's where they all go.
Different territories, and you're killing each other, right? That doesn't exist anymore because of a demographic, because of migration, because of lynching, because of all sorts of shit that pushed us into these circumstances where now it's on us and we're doing the same shit you used to do about 60, 70 years ago.
Right.
Those numbers don't count.
No, they don't.
I'm just going to be real. If it's poverty situations and you live with each other, whether it be white or black, because I'm not going to say, hey, white people are bad. No, this is a fight against good versus evil. Right. If you're racist, you're fucking evil. That's it.
Yeah. And to point with the black on black crime, for someone to sit there and say that and think that we don't think that it's an issue within our community, our own community, and that we're trying to work on it within our own community is a bunch of bullshit. Why don't you step outside and come join us in the hood and see what we're trying to do, what community centers, what our congressmen and everybody else coming in to try to build up these communities. Poverty begets poverty.
Let me
do
share.
better when you know better.
Can I share one more story real quick because I'm very long-winded when it comes to this. I used to go every year on Father's Day to my brother's block on 117th Street between Manhattan Ave, and we used to just fuck up. Hot 97 used to be there. We used to just smoke lunch and chill. Okay, so things happen and gentrification happens, and now there's doormen in front of these buildings and a few trees planted. and now white people are moving in, right? Now, mind you, I was living in Warren County for a while. I just come out to visit every now and again. Yeah, I used to get busy at certain locations out in Empire. Absolutely. But I saw the change. Now, when I come out there this last Father's Day, right? I saw a white guy and his son come out at a whole full-blown block party. Blood just out there. I'm wearing all blue because I didn't know. Fuck, I don't chill on 117th. You know what I'm saying? And Mark, my brother is not very aware of gang activity on that strip. So I know people out there and I'm good. That's it, right? So I get out there and, you know, I had me a couple of nutcrackers. I'm opening a couple of L's. And I look around and there's this white dude and his son come out and he plugged their guitars in. And everybody embraced it out of it. Sang their song. And everyone in the fucking hood where I've been in since the 90s loved them. You know what I mean? So it starts at home. It really starts at home. My people are taught to love each other. They're taught to love. Unless you hate on them, then they fucking hate you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when you see
I
these
do.
guys running around calling white, because they post this in our group, so, and I get mad because you don't show the other side of it. Like the same week you posting this ignorant brother calling all sorts of white people crackers and walking down the street at a Trump demonstration, right?
Right.
It's the same week you have the Klan rallying in North Carolina calling people niggas and all of this other shit. So if you're gonna show one side, please call the other.
Right.
Show both sides. Yeah.
Do it because it's evil, and I want to work on my people and your people. Like I get it. I advocated y'all my whole fucking life ever since I worked up here, ever since I moved up here. You know what I mean? I had to convince white people that I'm not a bad guy. I had a girl at our same gym, Montana, tell me, well, I don't know. I just was scared to approach you.
In Metro?
Right. All I do at the spot is work out, mind my own fucking business, and keep it pushing. What about that says I'm unapproachable? It took a couple of your other friends to get to know me and was like, oh my God, he's cool as fuck.
Yep.
In order to fuck. But you see that?
The instant judgment? Yes.
Why do I have to go through that?
King Cliff.
You shouldn't.
You're on the clock.
And yeah, I'm on the clock. I'm gonna pass it off. Like, yeah, man, I can go on all day. I can get in.
No, I appreciate it.
Just go.
Hold on.
Because I've had so much
Chris Styles
experience
got
on the
something to
topic,
say.
and it's just like, come on, man. Like, it's crazy, man. But just know that the final battle is good versus evil. We're gonna get to see what you build us in, man.
Next Tuesday, we're gonna dive into some political shit. We're gonna talk about one of the questions we're gonna really dive into on next Tuesday is take away the Twitter and him speaking. Is Trump really a bad president or a top 5? We're gonna deal with that next Tuesday.
Hold on,
that's me.
That's me. Crystal's
next
to say
Tuesday we'll
something.
deal with that. But hold up, before we go to you, Chris Styles asked me.
Yeah, she has
something to say. Go ahead and speak your heart, baby.
Yes. You know, getting into that a little bit, I didn't think we were going to have that conversation, but like I said, because we're here already, living out there, I just want to kind of tap into that. Being out in Hackettstown, Washington direction, it gives you a whole nother perspective. So what we're dealing with now, I feel like I've dealt with as a child, whether it's dealing with colorism being a little bit too dark in a certain area, or not being certain people's type because of your skin color, even to your own people. Right. I've dealt with racism in the high school, which somebody may feel like, well, dag, that wasn't that big of a deal until you're in the midst of it. Like a principal, I got into it one time and I used to hang with this girl, which they would call her, I don't know if anybody remember, Wiggers. They'll call her a Wigger out there.
Sure do.
Because she dressed with baggy clothes or certain looks or things like that. So something happened when I first moved out there that she got into a fight with 3 regular style, as they call them, regular style white girls. And then when we went to the principal office, he called us down and basically told me not to hang with her because she was too of me. You know what I mean? Type of attitude. So when we walking down the street, people are throwing rocks. And I had never experienced that because I came from North, but my mother moved up there. So now I'm stuck in this environment where I'm feeling like I had never experienced that. You know, you deal with certain type of racism where it's political, where you feel it, but you don't know it. But that was like where you're dropped in where these people are telling you we don't care for you because of your skin color. So that was a whole nother ball game where it's right in your face type of attitude. So when they're fighting and they're going through this, it's just like people are tired, and they're tired of being tired. They're tired of feeling like they have to change themselves to make, like how Flip said, we've been so uncomfortable ourselves to make everybody else comfortable, to make it present like I'm considered the angry black girl. Well, what's the angry black girl? You get what I'm saying? Because I speak my mind or I say how I feel, then I'm too aggressive. So I'm not allowed to speak my mind. So it puts, especially our youth, our children, begin to feel uncomfortable. Should I say anything? Should I act passive aggressive? So that way I can be a part of what they're a part of, so they'll understand me or so they'll like me. But your kids, white children, are not taught that. They can be themselves. They can be in the store passed out, wilding out. And guess what? That is fine. Let John be who he is. And he grows up to be the nastiest person in the world. But we have allowed him to be whatever he want to be in life.
Right.
But our kids do it. That we get your child in line. Get your child in line. And what does that mean? It's just, I don't want to go so deep into it, but it starts that far back. It does.
It does.
You're absolutely right. We had to yoke up a couple of people for Crystal back in high school. I don't know if you remember that. She ran up on me crying one day. And me and another dude ran up on him. He beat me too much. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I was super dumb. I was super thug in high school. And he gripped son up first. And I was like, bitch. And I put my finger to his head and I said, yo, apologize. And he definitely did.
He did, but that was that experience of somebody calling me an N and calling me out my name, and I was just shocked because he didn't want to do anything about it. He was a wrestler, so it's like that was important to the school. Like, well, he didn't really mean that. You know, their whole thing, he didn't mean that. So it's like how you say swept under the rug. But if I said something to him,
hold on. If y'all want to do it, Warren Hills, we can pick another day for that too, because I got.
We gotta go.
But I wanted to get into that a little bit for that.
I'm sorry. I brought it up. I'm sorry.
No. It's what it is, because at the same time, it's understanding your cast and understanding the panel mates. You know what I mean? Like, you wanted to get into that deep side of things because that's the type of shit we talk. Like, we're messy as fuck. You can go from the most sloppiest of shit to the most intellectual in a heartbeat because we're human.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Like you, and I'm tired of convincing y'all. I really am. Like, but I don't hate y'all. I don't hate white people. White people are with us, man. I love white people, man. But at the same time, like,
you got it, man.
I'm not gonna act like that. I'm not gonna act like that at all. Like, I love rock music. I see me post rock music in a group all the time. I don't fuck with y'all, but I'm tired of convincing you to try to fuck with me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And all we want is equal playground. All we want is equal footing. But we're gonna run into our next and our last subject of the night before we can get to our. Come on, baby, we running over. So we want to know, what is the craziest house party you have ever been at?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And whoever is left on right now and who knows me know the answer to that question. But I'm gonna go with Chrissy. I don't know you. Have you been to fucking house parties?
Grinding all up on the
I want to know I want to know how the BX got down.
Oh yeah.
How the BX got down.
I have my one story. So we were behind this grocery store. There was like an open lot, right? And it had like 12-foot fencing. So
hold on.
Dudes from the hood.
What kind of story is it gonna be?
I'm gonna tell you, right? So it was what? Listen. So it was outside. It was outside. So the fence was like 12 feet high. There was only one way in, one way out, right? So I'm there with my sister, my best friend, T, what's up? And I think two of my sisters, my girlfriend, and this is when I was with my baby daddy, and he was the nigga from the street. He was, one of the hood dudes, right? No. So we're in the party, we're chopping it up, we're having a good time, music's going, we playing. All of a sudden, somebody pulls out a gun.
Oh shit!
And busts one off. Now
go in the house.
No, it was outside because it was in the back of a house. It was like
that happens. That happens.
Listen, do you know? Let me tell you. Let me tell you what happened. We look like a bunch of roaches trying to climb this 12-foot fence. All right, People are stepping on top of people. We don't know where the gun is. We don't know who shot it. We don't know if it's some dude from the other side of the hood coming over here. We don't know nothing. Yo, I can't climb the fence. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die here today. This is just gonna be. I'm telling my sisters, go without me. Go without me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
Crazy.
That's
But I mean,
wild,
for the most part, I mean, regular house parties in the basement,
Right.
everybody drinking underage, you
We
grinding
see-
on the wall with your man, stuff like that, regular routine. But that was the craziest. Somebody shot off and everybody's trying to climb this fence like roaches, like when you turn the light on. Yo, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that's wild.
I
That's
ended up
wild.
finding out who shot off, and I was like, oh, I would have been fine. I was going to live.
Yeah,
I knew
you'd have been good.
that would have been good.
But absolutely, in the moment, man, you don't know what's going to happen to you. You hear shots firing, and it's like, yo, where did it come from? What?
I wish you could have seen me trying to climb this fence, though. Like, I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. I was dying. I just knew that was the last night of my life.
That's horrific.
Word.
Guys, I love you. I gotta step out because I gotta give my son insulin, but I love you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta talk about it. Type 1 too.
Thanks for
So move
joining
on,
us.
and you can say thanks for joining us tonight, man.
Thank you, guys.
Real talk.
Bye.
All right.
Yes.
Hey, yo. So, I think I want to go to Lady E next.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has the best stories ever. All y'all got to do is follow her, and you're going to just have the crazy
Lady,
things.
I gotta get your information
Every
too. I gotta
episode.
follow you, girl.
Every
Yes.
episode, I have the craziest face, and it's because I'm following everything Lady E is saying. So, yo, let's go. Hey, what's the craziest house party you have ever been to or thrown?
I feel like everybody should live life to the fullest, and
I want to see where it's going.
always put yourself in a position where you can experience life and just live. And I mean, that is the joy of life. Then you always have stories, like crazy ass stories to tell people. And you can tell your grandkids this, like, oh my God, Grandma Jackson did that in the club with her feet. So the craziest house party that I've actually thrown, I want to say like 18 or 19 at the time. I was engaged to my daughter's father, and we used to have rolling parties at our house before I had kids.
Ecstasy, for those who don't know.
Yeah. So, we would do ecstasy, cocaine, be drinking, weed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you ever had a bloody shirt from your nosebleed?
No. That was some crazy ass shit that happened to that girl, because I've never.
That was a nightmare. Yeah.
I can't even. No, if that happened to me, I'd be like,
that was a fucking nightmare.
That's because she was
my bad.
drinking too much. Her membranes thinned out from too much.
Right, exactly.
The rolling parties. What happened?
I was not on that level. I only did it like on the weekends, maybe here and there, or whatever. But so this one party we had, my ex invited his friends, and they were on a different level. Like, we were all trying to have fun or whatever. They would come over, and I'm pretty sure that they were smoking heroin or something, because they were, as soon as they got there, they would smoke this shit from a pipe thing, and then they would pass out. They would pass out the whole night, right? And then
all of them?
Everybody else thought it was hilarious they would just sleep the whole entire time. So everybody thought it was hilarious to like draw on their face and all this crazy shit, like take pictures of them with like their dick on their face or whatever, like that kind of shit. So
that gay shit.
That was probably like the craziest shit that I've ever seen, because that was the first time I've experienced somebody who has done drugs and like live in my face that has been Like it was like some kind of intervention shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever watched that show, Intervention?
Oh, yeah.
It was like
And
that.
people hit rock bottom, and people gotta like just intrude
Really
on your life
good.
in order to
Yes.
get you right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then now that I think back, like back then I was, young. I didn't really understand the whole thing. But now that I look back at it, I was like, damn, like, what if they died? Like, what if something happened? Like, somebody overdosed, or I overdosed, or somebody else, something happened. And that was like the craziest shit that I have ever experienced, because I've never seen anybody like just pass out, blank out like that on drugs. So
Yeah, I just want to say rest in peace, Willie Jones. Rest in peace, Bugs, because these are two of my good friends that have OD on some shit like that, and niggas
Wow.
left them on couches or wherever they were. They left them, at whatever parties or shit that they was getting into. I hate to make it dark, but you touched on some shit that I think, like, drug addiction is very real, and if you have a habit, sometimes you won't share it with your real friends, because we're gonna front on it, and that's your habit. So
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my brothers that fell to drug addiction. You know what I mean? And we'll never get them back. So whoever's watching and you guys have a problem, please talk to somebody before it's too late.
Right, exactly.
Because
And that's
happen.
part of
Tim,
the reason
and Tim,
why
they left Willie on the couch. They left him on the couch, B. I see you in the comments. They left him on the couch. They left him right there. Whoever he was partying with that night, they fucking left him on the couch, dog. It's
and just left him there.
so sad. Left him there. He OD'd on the couch, died. I think they found him like the next day or some wild shit.
Horrifying.
I mean, and that's part of the reason, like my past and the things that I've experienced and went through and seen, that's one of the main reasons why that I am actually I'm taking classes to become a certified counselor for drug addiction, alcohol addiction, PTSD.
Congrats, big up.
All of that stuff. And I feel like my experiences and the things that I've went through in my life, I can help somebody else through all that. And that's why I signed up for the mentorship program also, because I really enjoy helping people and, putting myself out there. I have no problem telling my stories, and, I've done some stupid shit in my life. I've done a lot of
shit.
Exactly. But what defines you is how you build yourself and can come out of that.
Your ability to say no, and you're too old for this shit at the end of the day. But yeah, that was a wild story, man. Let's get to Crystal. Hopefully she can lighten up.
I'm gonna try to brighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna try to brighten it up.
What is the craziest house party that you have been?
I'm gonna say this. I have two. I'm gonna keep them short though. I have one that was in Hackettstown that you actually took me to, and I have and then I have another one when I went back to go back in North.
All right, take me down memory lane then. What happened?
Okay, when we were out there, you introduced me in high school to, I'm not going to say their names, but I believe they're still together. They were very young in a relationship, and they had a baby very young in high school. White couple. His name began with an A, and I follow him too. He dances online now.
That's my man. Still to
yes, he's still my man as well. Exactly. So you know who I'm talking about. And we started going to his house all the time because he was living with her. Remember?
Yes. I know this.
I want to say they had the best parties ever, and I was so shocked because her mother knew. Like I was like, so her mother's okay with all of this going on at the house.
Great.
So I started. yeah.
I had a comment for that, but
great.
So basically, that was the first time. I want to say that's the first time how everybody has this drug experience. And me being from the hood, certain things is like you can pull out weed But you can't pull out bongs. You can't pull out certain stuff and feel like I'm just gonna smoke that. Cause it feels like to me like, are we smoking crack out here? This is what we doing out here? This not the environment I'm used to.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna get involved in this.
Yeah.
So they had it under their bed. Like one of those, that was my first time ever seeing a bong. I thought it was like a crack pipe, like the biggest crack pipe they ever had out here. And they were regular with it, like, yeah. They were regular with it. And the mom was okay with it too.
Oh my God.
One of those moments. But I'm going to say this. They were the coolest. Both of them, the mother, the family. I follow them now. So that was my one experience. I'm going to say that was a cool experience. I had one when I moved back that I pray that my grandmother and family are not watching. I am grown now. So it is okay right now. I'm finally going to admit it. I threw a house party at my house. My grandmother was like a
fuck out of here, Black. You know we got it popping back in the
coming
day.
In here, Black. So my grandmother was a teacher. You look at him; he do look like he in the basement, right?
I'm hurt.
He's tight.
So my grandmother was a teacher, so she used to do. You know how they go to the conventions for the day, for the for the weekend with the job. So I had already planned like we're gonna have the biggest house party. Don't nobody tell their parents. We all gonna stay the night at our house, my house. Yeah. We invited all the guys from the hood, everything. People brought food. My grandmother's house was so big, it was like a 7-bedroom, 2-bath. When I say all the menage a trois that people was going at, we ain't had no drugs there because we was in the hood. We definitely had a lot of weed, which was cool because it's legal now. But it was definitely a smoke fest. Everybody had stuff. My neighbors even came to the house and was like, your grandmother would not be satisfied with what's going on. That was when your neighbors would tell your parents, like that one of those moments. And I felt like, oh, no, these are like my good friends here. Yeah, definitely one of those where I was telling the guys, like, I need y'all to come through the back door. I don't want y'all to knock my front door. I don't need the neighbors to see y'all like that. Just slide in. I'm going to leave the back door open and y'all coming through the back. Yeah. But people still are talking about that party right now. Like, yo, remember you had that house party at your house? Because a lot of them met their boyfriends that they with right now at my house party. Yeah, one of those. So I've had some fun experience, but that one was wild.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
I'm hurt. I'm really hurt right now.
You hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted your house party to be the banger?
Hey,
you had the banger though.
You want a clock, yo? Come on, man.
My house party was the utmost. My shit was resembled to motherfucking Project X. My shit was like house party, kid and play. My shit was because I had more than one. Nigga, my shit was like. Yeah. And I'm hurt. I'm hurt that y'all were even classifying another house party without talking about my house party.
You'll knock it off.
Well, I figured you would bring up your own. I figured you would use your own.
All the liquor was free.
Hey, yo, look around you when you was that age. Really?
Yeah, look around me, nigga. A lot of y'all niggas were there.
Yeah,
we definitely was there.
Right.
Definitely.
I was there. But why wasn't you at my house when I was doing it?
I had hold up, nigga. Hold up. Don't let me put you on that time right now. Don't let me put you on that time right now. Because nigga, I was hustling the hoes and bringing them from Hunterdon County to your motherfucking party.
You was at the spot.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So let's not talk about that. I was not at your place.
I know. Talk about your house party.
Yeah.
Y'all both had dope ass parties.
I was there. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I had music releases. Niggas didn't even hear music until they heard it at my house. That's the type of parties I was throwing. And then if you didn't even need to find a hotel. I had the finest hotel in the back corner in the boom boom room in the back of my house party. Yeah. Not only that, I had Preem Supreme motherfucking security. I had top flight security. I had Washington Town's finest in my drive yard securing the party. Boy, I was a bad motherfucker. All right. Rumble, boy, rumble.
What's the craziest party you have thrown then?
All of them. They all been crazy.
All of them was equal?
All of them have their own craziness.
All right, so son, let me get into it because we about to wrap it up. It was my birthday. I was just turning like 18. I think it was 18. Or I wake up, I go to the spot and I grab me an onion, right? And I go back to the house. My people is there waiting with a case of champagne. And I'm like, word. So I grab that, I grab my onion, and I go into my brother's room. Yeah, I remember my brother renovated the garage to be his room, Papi Oye. I sat in there for hours, just rolling up, smoking, and popping bottles, right? I'm 18 years old. Yo, Black, I can't hear you. He must be mute. But I'm doing that. I'm smoking, and mad people is coming in and out of the room. Yo, Charles, happy birthday, dapping me up, and they'll burn a couple down with me, and they was leaving. This went on until about 10 o'clock at night. Mind you, I was in the room probably at around 2 in the afternoon until like 10. I finally get out the room. I'm like, I hear music. My house is fucking packed. I had like a 3-level house in here. You know what I mean? My house is stupid packed. I'm like, oh shit. What the fuck what happened, right? So I go upstairs, my cousin, Jason Copen, you can see him in the group. He like, yo, son, happy birthday, cuzzo. Like, I just had to push this nigga down the hill because he was acting up over here. I'm dying, right? I'm dying laughing like, yo, son, that shit is hilarious. So we all out in tears. I go back in the room with my joint I was messing with. I pass out. I wake up the next day. Rest in peace, Els. He's on the couch. I'm like, Els, wake up. He's like, why, y'all? I'm like, yo, wake up, man. Come work out with me, right? We go on my front porch. I put something in the air. He's like, yo, you wouldn't believe what happened last night. I'm like, what happened? He's like, remember that dude your cousin pushed down the hill? I said, yeah. He said, yeah. Well, apparently he got kicked out of the spot while you was in a room and shit. All of a sudden, to protect him, I'm gonna call him Somalia. I'm gonna call him Somalia. You know what I'm saying? But he know his real name. I'm gonna protect him right now. He comes busting out my front door. He's like, yo, what's up, nigga? What's going on, man? Oh shit. You won't believe what happened last night, right? At the same time, Els is telling me the story. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened last night, right? Like, yo, we went up the hill and followed the dude because he was causing such a ruckus and made like a disturbance at my party, right? And everybody, except for me, because I'm in a room with my joint, was super offended. So, long story short, they gave him the business, right? On another friend's front lawn. But Somalia did the don't be a menace, drink your juice in the hood cartwheel. Jumped on him with the joint. And I'm like, nah, yo, you fucking lying, right? You lying, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. You ain't do that. Everybody I talked to that day said, yup, yes, he did. He did the cartwheel, jump up in the air, and came down on him. Yo, son was wired up for 3 months after that. And I'm like, wow. That was like, what the fuck did I miss? What did I miss? That was the craziest party ever. It happened on my 18th birthday. And they always thought that I had the most violent birthdays after that. And I'm just like, what?
I want to say this.
What's up?
You missed a lot from that night. You missed a lot from that night.
You was there. Huh?
I remember that night. I actually came back to the house the next day to help clean up, which I actually got paid for. I want to point that out. Because I got paid to help clean the house. Yes.
God. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yo, help me put the pieces together. Because I'm like 40, I'll be 42 next week. Like, yo.
It was a lot going on that night. It was a lot going on that night. I'm gonna just say it was packed. It was so packed.
Yes.
I didn't put your house party at my top, but that shit was lit. Yeah. That shit was so, and you was, and I know who you was in the room with, because I remember that. You did not come out of the room. We like, why is he locked up in it's a party? You did not come out the room.
I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Bottles. It was just so many bottles flowing. All I knew was I had free drinks and free food. You knew I was always at your house for the food and the drink. Your mother let me come up. She just had me help her clean up a little bit. Then I go back downstairs. Never had an issue. I was good. I was good. I had so much drink and everything. That shit was lit. I'm sorry you missed it.
Crazy.
You ain't come out that room for the next day. And like, I remember that.
Yo, we had the type of sound system in the house like that. Like the actual system was in the back room that we used to call the balcony room, but it wasn't a balcony there because if you step out of that screen door,
y'all had a kitchen and a whole living room down there. Kitchen and a living room. If I couldn't get in through the back door, I'll call your mother and your sister, and they'll let me in. Yep. The only person that can, I come downstairs, everybody sleep. They're like, "How she get in here?" Oh no, your mother let me in. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They let me in. They know I'm coming here.
That's a fact.
All the time.
But yeah, I woke up the next day like, yo, what the fuck? The house was in shambles, and I'm just trying to put the pieces together. I'm like, what happened? You know what I'm saying?
One of the best parties. Oh, I wish we had social media then. If we had social media then,
we'd be locked up. We'd be locked up. Real talk. We'd be locked up. Like, I'm gonna just be real. We'd be locked up. If we had social media then and you could record all the dumb shit we was doing, we'd probably be doing 25 to life.
All of us.
We played a lot of Smith and Wesson that night. We played a lot of Smith and Wesson and Mobb Deep. Y'all know that was like the favorite music that was going on.
Chris, all I remember is when I walked outside because we used to keep speakers. You can control it from the balcony room. The speakers was all throughout the house, so it was full blown when I stepped out. I was like, "What the fuck?" And the music was banging, and I was like, "Oh, motherfuckers is everywhere!" Like,
people was coming from Hackettstown. People was there from Washington. People was there from Bud Lake. That was like one of the parties where you was like, I don't even know these people, but it's jamming. It's jamming.
It was lit. Shit was so lit. I was like, God, yeah. And then that happened to Old Boy, and I was like, yo, wow, Somalia, you bugging. I can't believe he did that shit. To this day, don't be a menace cartwheel to the elbow, to the jaw. That shit wired him up, bro. That shit was crazy. I'm like, wow.
And they had the most weed that night. People was rolling up all night. Now that was, I'm gonna say this. That was the safest party you could smoke with. You can't do none of that now. But I mean, I smoked with everybody. Thank God I'm not smoking now, because I probably would be like, you know how somebody put shit in your weed? That was one of the moments where I could smoke with anybody and you feel fine.
The safest party to smoke weed was the Hill. The Hill was the spot.
We ran the Hill. The Hill, bro. That was my spot. That was my spot.
We was the Hill.
You had to worry about absolutely nothing.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this: when anything popped off on the Hill, who was there to regulate?
Well, the State Barracks is right there.
Oh, Cold Charles.
Behind the State Barracks.
That's why I feel offended when I don't get invited to these little cookouts and parties, because I was your protection for I don't know how long. Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying?
So now y'all digress. Y'all was talking about the hood parties that obviously went left. And y'all had great times. Where Crystal go? She left?
I don't know why. She probably fell out. Yeah,
so what we're gonna do, we're gonna wrap the show up. I wish that we could debate more about parties, because I have the stories upon stories about parties.
Next time.
We'll do it another time. So we're running over right now. So basically, what we've been doing lately, we're gonna hop right into cancel that. So who we canceling for tonight? And you know what? Oh, she back. She back. Chrissy, I want to know who you cancel tonight. Who you feeling like you need to cancel tonight?
I'm canceling this dude.
What you mean?
And I'm canceling.
Oh, we talking about men?
I'm canceling this dude Sean, and I'm canceling this dude BG. Let me tell you right now, and I posted it on my page. You slip a dick pic in my DM, and I am blocking your ass. Okay, it is not cute. It's not funny. It's not sexy. I am a woman. I'm a human being. I respect that. I will accept your friend request. I will chop it up with you. I will like your post. I'll comment on it. You could do the same back to mine. It's all about networking and gaining friendships. It is not about sticking your dick in my DM because you're not sticking it in me. All right? And that's
Yo.
who I'm canceling.
Hey, yo. What's their names again? So I don't fuck with them in the group. Right?
BG's. BG's was his name. And the other one was Sean. I don't know what the last name was. It was like Parish.
Put it in the
something
group,
like that.
so I'm not out here fraternizing with the enemy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Will
pretty
do.
sure she's already deleted them from the group.
Police
I
that?
blocked them. I blocked them from mine. I'll double check to see if they're in the group.
Nah, you gotta go a step further. You gotta delete them from the group. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't do that.
We don't need those people in our group.
Listen,
Yo, like,
that's small. Yo, hold up. Let me say this real quick.
Just like
Hold up.
Dick
Dick pictures is small dick energy. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Yes. Cancel everybody who sends dick pics. Like, seriously. Like, what are you trying to prove? Or
I mean, you ain't got no game. If you think that your loyals rest on your dick, brother, that ain't what it is, bro.
You gotta rethink your life.
It's all about here. What comes out of here and here. These two things. Not here.
Hold up. This you got to
laugh.
Because hold up. Because if you armed with the goods, right, and you know how to use the goods, that means absolutely nothing. Because 80% of the women do not come from penetration. So if you thinking that, get your shit right, because you don't know what you're talking about, B.
And if you want to make me laugh, you can send me a dick pic and make me laugh, and I'm gonna post that shit, and then everyone's gonna laugh.
Yes.
Share with the people.
That's a good joke right there. We're gonna laugh.
She talking about she having town hall and shit like that. That's
I just can't wait for you ladies to get y'all fucking women's fucking podcast going on, man.
We talking about Thursday good for y'all? Thursday we talking about? What's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna terrorize
it. I don't know about Thursday this week. Maybe next week. It's coming soon. It is coming.
It's coming through. The ladies gonna be in the house. We're gonna call it the Power P. Is that we agree on that?
Power P.
The Power P. I'm about to call that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let your imagination flow the rest of the P. All right, that's how we're gonna roll it. Multi-layered. So all right, so we hit you. So who canceling next? Who got the next cancellation?
I don't know. Who got the next cancel?
Crystal.
Who you feeling right now that you need to cancel right now because they out of pocket?
I don't have anybody to cancel. Honestly, I don't. And it's not in a diss, but I since I'm just getting in the group, my information is not out there, so people aren't requesting me. Most of the people that I follow or follow me are like friends and family, so I haven't gotten anything that's real crazy into my DMs and things like that. You will. Let me knock on that.
Your shit about to blow the fuck up.
Oh,
Trust.
Yeah,
especially if you start getting active in the group like Chrissy and E, then you'll get a few dick pics.
Yeah. Absolutely. You can get more than that. You might get some.
You and they get a cancel. Absolutely.
But hold up, on some other note, you might get some dinners. You might get some dinners out of that shit. I know you like.
I get a female.
If I can get some dinners out of it, I'll post what my favorite restaurants are. See what they down for.
That's what you should do. I'm all with that. I'm with that 100%.
I'm gonna have to start researching the finer things now.
Those are facts. All right. So who you canceling, lady?
I'm gonna cancel the guy who went off on me the other day. I'm gonna cancel him.
Say his name.
Okay, his name is Trey. Okay, I'm gonna cancel him, which I already did. And then I'm also going to cancel somebody who commented on my post on that. He went all left field. I had no idea what the hell he was talking about because he made up some bullshit about me and I had to tell him off before I blocked him. I don't know if you guys saw these comments.
That post is still living?
Yeah. Wow. If you go and look at the comments, there's a guy named Steven Jizz. Okay.
Wait, hold up. Jizz?
Yeah. Yep.
Sound like a predator.
So he told me, so this is what his comment was on my post. So you cheat on me with this guy after I bought you $600 groceries and told me Black Lives Matter. Is it because you talked to one of my crazy wives I left back in Dubai?
Wow.
What? Hold up. Yo, you got cash out this shit? Hold up.
Hey,
No, this is news to me because I was like, what?
Yeah, this sounds crazy. But what if he's telling the truth?
He is not. I have no, like, I just literally friend requested him, or not friend requested, but I accepted his friend request. I didn't even look at his page. I probably should have, but he is totally blocked, deleted, whatever. He is not in our group anymore. But he was just going on and on about how I use men and you American women and all this stuff. And come to find out, he's not even from Dubai. He doesn't live there. And he is just some imposter some guy that lives in his mom's basement or something. Like, I'm like, seriously, you just want to talk about me and
he's
call me out on shit when you have no idea who I am or what you're even talking about. And then he's like, see, men reading this know truth now. They act like this after you buy them something. Very selfish human beings and all this shit. And
he was hurt.
Yeah.
He was hurt. He was feeling some type of way. Somebody made him feel something, and he was taking it. You getting all that shit.
He thought you was somebody else.
So yeah,
obviously that's what I told him.
Identity.
I was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you got the wrong one. I don't even know you, and sure as hell didn't buy me anything. You're about to get blocked. That's exactly what I said to him.
You should have said after that before blocking him, but this is my Cash App. If you like the deposit, what you thought you did in here.
Hey, yo,
because he got the wrong one.
Filet mignon or my girl Crystal because she liked to eat.
Then he told me I was drunk. He was like, "You are drunk. I understand the American dream."
Oh,
what? What?
You trying to make you a mail order wife? Like you wouldn't realize that.
But he is a white guy. He is a white guy who basically fronts like he is living in Dubai and that he's rich, but then he has pictures of himself sleeping on a plain mattress on the floor in a basement with a cat. I don't even know. Like,
oh, boy, I know. That's
that's when you should have dropped that Cash App or that Venmo app and have him put like 10 G's in it.
I was about to say that. So was he blocked because you realized he was sleeping on the floor with the cat? Or we would have put the Cash App if he was actually from Dubai. Because if he was from Dubai, you could have put the Cash App information. He definitely would have sent it.
Nah, that's the dream, bro. That's the dream, bro. You got to fucking
I realized he was
no way he's in Dubai.
Ladies, we got to plan a trip to Dubai. Because they say they making it rain out there.
I have some experience in this field. I can get you set up right. And we get you taken care of. Like, hold up.
Exactly. We got the security guard above us. He's going to protect us out.
They're making it rain.
Hold on. This
Black doing the security work. We're going to make sure we get into the right spots so we can use our feet to get the $1,000. That's all we need. If they're allowing us to use our feet for some strange things, for some change, we can come off, ladies. We can come off.
Lady, we'll have you set up in a whole new perspective. We'll build you up to be, listen, we got you. Don't let it.
Everybody was laughing about the comments, and everybody was like, "Wow, like this is comical. This is great." And someone was like, "Wow, $600 in groceries." Like,
time out. So this nigga got an audience, and started roasting.
Yes, people are roasting him because he went onto my comment. Or my post.
Where's the screenshot for this shit? Because you fronting right now.
Yeah,
we use it on the show.
I can send you the screenshot. It's hilarious.
You should have been off in the chat with that one.
Send that into the group.
I will send that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta cut this shit short. we gotta wrap it up. Everybody say their goodbyes. Because we're running late. So everybody say your goodbyes.
Big facts. Big
Chrissy,
facts.
you ain't spoken them all, and I'd love to hear your voice. Chrissy, go ahead and say something to us. Give us the information. How can we catch you? What we need to do to follow you, and what you presenting to us right now? What's going on?
Well, good evening. Again, it's always a pleasure to be on here with everybody, all the panel members. Really, I'm just going to keep it really short. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, like, share, tell your friends, and then tell your friends to tell their friends. We need some equal balance with women in here, so make sure you get your girlfriends involved too. And this is just a place to have fun. We talk about everything from A to Z, funny, serious, clutch your pearls, cry, talk about it. So come enjoy the page with us, enjoy the podcast with us, and have a great night.
We're gonna go over this. Crystal, tell us how we can reach you, get in contact with you, YouTube, Facebook. How can we get more information about you, and how we can contact with you if we need to?
Well, I'm going to be a part of a different program, so we'll be letting you guys know that once we get that information. But also, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is Crystal the Best DABEST Allen ALLEN. That's my Instagram name, and I will accept you. But don't come in there acting stupid, because I will take you up out of that bitch. Okay? It's Crystal with the C, CRYSTAL, DA Best BEST Allen ALLEN. And I'd like to see y'all again come through on Sunday with us. We're gonna be litty like a titty. I'm gonna pass it to Lady E.
What up? What up, man?
I want to say what's up, Clips. Lady E, tell how we can reach you out, how them fellas can get at you in your Venmo.
Yes, I do have a Venmo, but anyways, thank you everybody for watching tonight and commenting and all the above. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, be active in our group. If you want to get to know me, our podcasts are a really, really good platform to get to know me. I don't always check my Facebook Messenger. So if you want to get to know me, post something in our group, comment on our podcast, ask questions, be involved, and just want to thank everybody on the panel tonight for coming out and supporting everybody. And I'm moving into my new place tomorrow, and I'm so excited. Yay! So
congrats! Yay!
Congratulations! Thanks for your support and the donations that help that cause come out.
Yes,
we
thank
appreciate
you everybody who supported that as well. And I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna be in a new place, new surroundings, and I'm so excited! Yay! And I wanted to say something else, and I totally blanked on that.
Those are all the drinks you was at the bar last night. That's why you forgot.
Right? I had a lot of drinks, and then I had to get up early for work, and then now I'm drinking again. I'm like,
I'm kind of tight. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold me. I'm kind of tight about that situation.
Oh my God. Get over it. Okay?
So King Clips.
Yep.
King Clips, what's up?
What up? Nothing, man.
On the clock.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to every lady here on the panel. I want to give a shout out to you, Lady E. Oh my God. From beginning to the end, I've seen you come so far, and I appreciate you still. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate you still, man. Big up. I know it feels like sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it seem like we're coming from a foul place and you're not the butt of everybody's jokes. It's just your stories are so fucking amazing that I am dead. I am dead. I can't control myself. Like, them shits is hilarious. Like, all people have to do is watch that shit. Watch that shit, and it amuses the shit out of me. And you're a beautiful soul. You're a beautiful person. You've been a lot of places. You've seen a lot of things to come the way you are today, man. And big up to you. Salute to you.
Thank you.
All day free. Crystal, Thank you. You know you be speaking my language. You family, B. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
You family. Don't be a fucking stranger. I know you out here branching off and doing you doing your things. Come hang out with us. Even if you doing that, come back and hang out with us. You know what I'm saying?
We got you. Also, we got you the address. When the podcast don't end, don't mean we end. I want to let you know that.
I'll be there. I'll definitely be there. I'm going to be active. I'm going to be fully functioned. Chrissy has some things going. Lady E has some things going. Let me know. I will make sure that I'm a part of it. Everybody, I am here to stay. I will be here permanently in your face. And I love y'all. Like, seriously, I don't even know, you personally, but it's a vibe up here that's like so family oriented. That is I just thank y'all honestly for welcoming me, because this is something I really needed. You know what I mean? Right. I really, really needed it. And y'all are some beautiful women. Like, it just seems like it just flows. Like, when y'all speak, that connection. We don't always agree on different things, but I like the vibe. It lets me see y'all balance. And I can see y'all view on things, and I like it. I like it.
What about the men? How y'all play out?
Listen, you know why I brought it to them? Because I know y'all. Like, we go so far back. It was a little different coming in with two young ladies that I didn't know. So I felt like, okay, I hope it connects. And to see that it really did connect, that's a different feeling. The guys, we gonna connect because I got that history with y'all. We know how to talk to each other. But with girls, sometimes it can be tense. And this was great.
We'll just pick up where we left off at the end of the
all the time. We always do, though. We always do.
I don't have to talk to every one of my peoples every day to know that they're my brothers.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'll leave certain pieces of my family behind in order to catch up with them tomorrow and be like, what's up? And we'll catch right back up. But Chrissy,
like you never left.
Black, time out. Chrissy, shout out to you.
Thank you.
He's the moderator on the wall. Keep policing these dudes. You bring a lot of great energy to the family and everything else. Like, I appreciate what you bring to the table. You got that BX flavor with you that I do recognize, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man. And Black Earth, you ain't shit.
Oh shit! Yo,
my brother, but you ain't shit.
Listen, let me tell you something, bro. I had some shit set up for that. I can't say goodbye because you're long-winded as a motherfucker. So I'm just gonna say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Yo, smash that motherfucking YouTube button, subscribe, like, comment. Yo, we keep building it. We at 1.8, soon to be at 1.9. Yo, by the end of by 12 o'clock. Oh shit, we already at 12 o'clock. We better be at 2K. Anyway, and we only 14 days in, yo. That's the sixth shit. We 14 days in and we doing this damn thing. We're creep building. We got a lot of shit happening. But yo, we saying goodnight. Salute, peace out. Everybody that's out there that listens to the show, we really appreciate y'all. And after the show ends, Crystal, we're not over when I say goodbye to the public. I just want to let you know that.
Okay, now I know.
So you know that shit. Everybody, much love. Peace out. Yo, protect each other, love one another, because we are all we got, yo. And we...
I thought it was a dope fucking episode. I loved it.
Yeah, we still live.